Oh boy, let's see. Sorry guys, work was a lot today. I got off real late. Let's see what we got. There we go. Yeah, it was a long day, man. I'm not even late, literally. Like, I got in the house and started the stream. I just got home, bro. Oh, we won't be on live long today. 6, 7, 8. We're gonna be on real short. We're gonna try to run through this shit. I need to, like, get off and hop in the shower after the stream and maybe just go to bed. Maybe just go to bed. I stayed up late. Probably shouldn't have did that. Playing Stella Blade. And I probably shouldn't have did that. Because I was good at work. Like, I had energy and shit, but the crash is going to be crazy. Yeah, that's how it happened, bro. We're gonna be talking about Stellar Blade versus Hellblade 2, or Hellblade 2 versus Stellar Blade, since Stellar Blade is already currently out. The red alert waiting screen is flashing because there is a major red alert, and the major red alert for today is that and we'll put it in a sloppy wallpaper. The red alert for today is that Microsoft quickly announced their Xbox showcase. They don't seem to have been no one seems to care. There doesn't seem to be a lot of fanfare. I haven't been on Twitter as much as I normally do because I've just been really fucking busy working. But we're going to run through only the shout outs to the people that are in the chat. We got to get through this. So we're not going to be getting off topic or any of that. We got to get through this. And I'm going to get off and get some rest. I do like my morning streams, especially when I can look forward to a day that I'm not at work. So I don't feel like I'm on a time budget. But like today and this Thursday, I'll be on a time budget because I'll be doing the evening streams. Oh boy, let's see. And on the evening streams. Oh boy, let's see. Yeah, nice echo right there. Okay. Yeah, I see, Lucci Sky, you sent me a screenshot of Gaz, that posted a picture of him being a clown because PlayStation UK or Xbox UK is asking PlayStation UK if they want to play Sea of Thieves later. I mean, yeah, that's that. What's going on over here? Layoff purges continue. The first wave of Take-Two layoffs has gone into effect today as part of the 5% reduction in its workforce, with 70 employees notified they'll be let go in late June. The company also canceled several games in development. This is pretty much old news, but at least we got a specific number of employees that were going to be let go, 70. It all depends on who those 70 are. Those 70 could be like key employees, people that really matter, veterans, or they could be temporaries. We will probably never know. until they start to make themselves known on Twitter, and we can track down their resume to see if they were valuable. Don't know how to dive into that, but as far as the first screenshot that I saw, Lucci Sky, most Xbox fans are going to look like clowns going into the rest of this year. Like, they definitely believe there was only 4 games coming over to PlayStation from Xbox Studios. I don't believe that's the case.
Clowns with the red nose.
Yeah, I see it. Yeah, I feel like all the individuals that publicly said that made it record, video, audio, or visual record with Twitter posts. They may want to go run around and go delete those posts, delete those audio files, delete those podcasts, delete those videos. They're gonna look like clowns in a worse way. Starfield, Hellblade 2, Indiana Jones, Valve, when those 4 games start to get ramped up to come over, and that's going to happen very soon. So Microsoft seems to be very pleased with the money that's been pouring in from, games like Sea of Thieves, Hi-Fi Rush, Pentiment, and maybe even Grounded. When they bring over the more valuable games, I think they're going to get even more money, and I think they know that's a high possibility. This gamble,
bro, I thought it was bragging.
I'll talk to you about that in a little bit. But this big gamble from any studio or company, Sony included, let me put my games on a new platform. It's going to do enough. It'll be a second source of revenue. It's not always going to happen that way. It didn't really happen that way for PlayStation. You put your single players on PC, they pirate the game, you're not getting any revenue. Helldivers is doing good as far as retention when it comes to active players. It's still a high player count on PC even to this day. But, they're not making like a shitload of money on microtransactions because they're not, adding a lot of content to Helldivers as far as like armors and stuff, because you basically get those through the battle pass, and because you're getting it every once a month, you have the whole month to play through the game if you want, get enough free currency, and then just buy the battle pass with the free currency. Me, this time around, I wasn't able to do it because I'm very busy now. I didn't have enough time to play Helldivers to have remotely even anywhere close to the money that I would need to go and do that. And I'm not going to go back on Helldivers anytime soon to go grind something out, because I already have a backlog of games I need to get ready to get out of the backlog section. So life. With that being said, we'll talk about the Xbox fans and everything. Let me give a big shout out to the people in the chat. This is a evening showcase. Evening show, the PlayStation Legion news and updates. We're going to be going over the news that has happened today, as well as yesterday. Let's get started with the first person in the chat. And the first person in the chat was Briarios, which is a member as well as a mod. Uncompetitive is a member and a mod, and he's also in the panel. Lorenzo Carlson is a member and a mod. Mass Produce is a mod. Cyber Dragon is a member and a mod. Henry Heck is a member and a mod. Vegan VR King is a mod. We have Machiavelli 24. He's back with us with some jokes about Hellblade. This should be fun. J-Row 49 is a member and a mod. Viper Reap's Corner is also a member and a mod. We have Lucci Sky in the chat. He is a mod. Gamergoon 53 is also a mod. Krager's Beast is also back with us today. We have Thrifty PS Gamer Reviews. What's going on, bro? It's good to see you here. Nova Red is also in the chat. He's a member and a mod. Dez is back with us this evening. He's also a member of the mod. Harlem PS Gamer is with us as well. He's a mod. And that will be it. Let's get started. This is a very, very, very important show. Because there are some things going to happen that I know are going to happen. And we have to be on it before it happens. So we can say we told you so. So I'm okay. Let me hop on camera real quick and see what that button is. Oh boy. What's going on, everybody? This is your host, JayTechTV. This is the PlayStation Legion news and updates. Let's get started. I hope everybody's doing good. I want to go get the sloppy wallpaper up. So if you don't mind, I'm going to go do that real quick. So we can pretty much be on page, all on the same page as to confirm the major red alert today. Now, it's a red alert because it basically confirms that PlayStation is going to go before Jeff Keighley again, and that, you know, they're going to have their showcase. Now, we've already went over the calendar. We know that in the month of May, and I'll go talk to you about it right now. In the month of May, the days you want to look at for PlayStation having a showcase will be the 21st, 22nd, and 23rd. Those are the days you want to look at. Whether you believe me or not, that's up to you. Xbox is doing their showcase on the Sunday, very similar, around the same exact time that they did it last year. Jeff Keighley is doing the Summer Games Fest around the same exact time that he did it last year. It would only make sense for Sony to do theirs, since they have also been very quiet, and I would assume that they need to give us some information on what's going to happen on the next half of the other half of this year. And then remember, this holiday season is PlayStation's 30th anniversary. I would assume, right, that 30 years in the business is a big fucking deal to them, and that they would have some sort of, you know, big promotion for this holiday season. You know, that would be a good timing to drop your PlayStation 5 Pro around the 30th anniversary and remind people of all the greatness that you have given them over the last 30 years when it comes to gaming. So, it's going to be very interesting. I don't know what that's about. Let me go get this out real quick. This is the sloppy wallpaper that we're gonna have now. You'll be able to see our first topic of today. No Cap Podcast. What's going on, bro?
Hey,
How do I switch microphone?
how do your mic be switching quality like that, bro? Like,
how is
like your shit was like super high quality the way it is now, right? But then I don't know what happened. It made some little dingy noise, like ding, and then it sounded like you was talking through like one of those old Bluetooth PlayStation 3 headsets.
What it sound like now?
It's the weirdest thing I've heard. No, you sound good now. You sound good.
It was probably so basically it was, I think it was an echo. Like, so the audio was on for YouTube, and I watched the stream along with everybody, and it may have been that. That's what you may have heard, like after, like a shadow of me listening to myself. Maybe that's what you call it. Maybe. I don't know. What's going on, man?
Shit, chilling, man.
Good, man.
Your schedule will be so weird now, bro. Like,
I know, man. I'm working every day now.
I'm used to doing shows in the evening like this.
What's going on Uncompetitive?
Hey, man, get that bread, bro.
Hey, you gotta do it. You gotta do it.
Hello, everyone.
Hey, what's going on Uncompetitive? Stellar Blade. Did somebody ask me? Please. I hate when people do that. You can see how much I play that game to understand that I love that game. Like, I'm not here to convince anybody. I'm not here to promote anybody, right? Like, I love the game. I don't know if it's a game for everybody else or for you, but just know that it's a game for me, and I love that shit. So I'm not here to sell people. It's a game
for people who like good games.
Yeah,
it's a game.
Yeah, I'm just saying, like, as a content creator, you always get that question, or even like just people that know you, like, is it good? Is it good? Like, man, like, it's good to me. Like, I don't know how to convince you to get it, but that's not my MO to convince anybody else to play what I play. I'm just like, it's good to me. I picked it up. You know, shit. I didn't need a review. I didn't need to play the demo either. That shit was already pre-ordered. Let me see. This dude trying to add me. He barely play any fucking exclusives. Goodness, man. I don't get it. Oh yeah, sloppy wallpaper. What's this? Xbox Games Showcase Sunday, June 9th. Yeah, well, I mean, it is what it is. It has a ticker. A ticket on the right hand side that seems to be talking about the new Call of Duty. It's pretty fucking obvious. They said it's gonna be immediately following the Xbox Game Showcase. I don't think they're gonna be doing. I think everything related to Bethesda is gonna be a part of the Xbox Game Showcase this year, but it doesn't seem to be any special theme for it this time. It's just an Xbox with a green aura around it.
The thing that follows Xbox is the Call of Duty Black Ops Gulf War Part 1 of 3.
Yeah, no, I just said that. Yeah, it's right there. Like, that's it's obvious that's Call of Duty. Yeah. They tried to redact it, quote unquote, to follow the theme of, you know, the game it is about. So yeah, it's definitely Call of Duty. Yeah, it's Call of Duty. I don't think that Microsoft can afford to do what they wanted to do with the Call of Duty franchise, which is put it on Xbox Game Pass day and date. At this point in time, they have to, like, be realistic. They have to make as much money back as possible, even if it's from the Xbox community. So cutting them a break by giving the game away for free at launch is going to hurt.
Unlimited budget, Jay.
Yeah, we see that was a lie. And anybody ran with that narrative, that was bullshit. They obviously are in the game to make money. And they want to make their money back from these investments. Huh?
Do you think they're going to charge for it as a first-party title?
I don't think they're going to give it to them through Game Pass.
Well, what they could do is they could make the Warzone mode, if it has one, free.
Oh yeah. They could keep doing that. Yeah. Keep making the Warzone free, but like giving the game away for free.
Warzone is already free.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Already free to play.
The clever thing to do would be to make it so that it's behind the paywall of Game Pass. See? So
I mean, it's their money. They can really do what they want, but they obviously hurting. And they want to make a return on this investment. Both of the investments that they made within 2 years time of each other. $7 billion, and then they jumped from $7 billion to $70 billion. So I mean, we talked about how did they make their money back from Bethesda? And a lot of people claim, they made their money back from Bethesda, but I don't believe so. Like Starfield was the game that was gonna make their money back.
Made that money back.
Yeah,
Microsoft made that money back,
but Xbox didn't.
Xbox did not.
Like, are they turning a profit on what's going on with Bethesda right now? Like, no. And then the Activision shit, we're going to see how that pans out, because yes, on Xbox people buy games less than us. We understand that, but when you look at last year and you know that these guys were looking for a free handout. That's one of the reasons why they didn't buy Call of Duty. The people that didn't buy it, they're waiting for that inevitable announcement of we're getting it for free. And if they don't get the announcement, they're not gonna buy it until they hear the announcement, because that's just how they're wired now. Like, they want free handouts. Nah, that ain't even right. Nope. This dude said, I can't wait to see these Xbox inclusive games. Oh, Thrash, you're fucking hilarious. Oh, goodness. You gotta love it, bro. You gotta love it. What do they do next? What do they announce next? I don't know. I don't think that any of the games that they show off at the showcase are gonna be major titles. There are tons of titles that they talked about and showed off that still don't have release dates. So that will be a start. At least Hellblade will be out. At least Starfield is out. You know, they'll probably talk about the new Starfield DLC at this event. Maybe they don't. Maybe Bethesda has their own separate event. You know, but I don't know. Other than that, they don't do they have a lot to look forward to?
Yeah, this nigga just popped together if nothing happened, bro. God.
What happened?
you talking
about because you weren't in the lobby.
Who, me?
Yeah.
Yes.
I was in the lobby. I never fucking left.
Yeah, you did.
I left?
Oh, and you weren't even on stream either.
I wasn't what?
You weren't on stream either.
Wow.
Wait up. Truity, repeat that again and calm down so I can hear what you're saying. I wasn't what?
On stream either.
I wasn't on stream either. What the fuck happened? Did something flicker out?
Yeah,
you exited the lobby.
Shit, I didn't manually do that. I was just fucking talking.
Wow. Discord doesn't like you.
Let me go see.
He came in like he never left.
No, see, okay, so from my point of view, I was hearing y'all came back. Because I kept hearing the dings of you guys coming in. But I never left because I never pushed the button. So if they lag me out, they just lag me out.
Yeah.
That's weird. That's weird. I didn't get no notification that anything happened with the stream or anything. It's still going strong. That is weird as fuck. Did you what's up with the chat? Let me go to Down Detector. YouTube down detector.
Well, no, I can. You can hear everything going through on the stream. Just check.
No, I still need to check down detector because
it would be Discord. It wouldn't be YouTube.
YouTube. Well, sorry. Let me get a down detector Discord. Let me get them over here.
Well, what you just said, I just heard through my iPad. So I don't.
Oh, so it was a big spike around between 2 p.m. and now. It was a huge spike. 4,600 complaints. Oh yeah, server connection. 67%. App 29%. Yeah. Cause that's why I was like, I ain't shit happened to me on mine. If that was a Discord problem, that was just Discord. But as far as the stream, it didn't fuck up the stream. It was just Discord. Y'all scared the shit out of me. I was like, man, did the stream start over?
No, when I went on the stream, you weren't saying anything either. Like you were quiet.
Yeah, because the Discord fucked it up. But my stream ain't fuck up. That's all that matters. Yeah.
Okay.
Well, back to it. Game Pass is good for everybody, right? It's pro consumer. How did that work out for everybody?
Oh, they're putting all their games on another platform. That's how it works.
I wouldn't even imagine they show off a lot of big titles this year. I feel like there's chance for desperation if they have enough spare money. You know, they pay some big AAA developer that we know Sony has a relationship with to put some more games that haven't went to Xbox yet. And then maybe a new IP that's not really AAA, but they shine it up as one. What is it? Everwild? Is it called Everwild? I think it's called Everwild. Yeah, that still hasn't came out. I think at this point they should just bring it out. Whatever it is, they just bring it out. What was that gun game? Damn. I think it was by Machine Games as well. Y'all don't know what I'm talking about.
Machine Games is doing Indiana Jones.
Okay, no. Wolfenstein, no. It was a new IP that they showed. Damn, that's just on the tip of my tongue.
Block Tower?
Not Block Tower.
Deathloop.
No, not Deathloop. No. It was a new IP they showed off at an Xbox event, and it they just showed concept art. They didn't show anything.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all know what? No, it wasn't Blade. It was fucking bitch. This is what happens when Xbox has not talked about games in like 3 fucking years. And I'm being dead ass serious, man. Like, Everwild, they haven't talked about that shit in 2-3 years now, bro. Like, damn, I cannot remember that.
Over their games.
Damn, I'm sorry, I can't remember the game. Huh?
Let me ask you a question, Jay. Have you played the fishing in
No, man, I'm mad as shit. No, I'm running around Wasteland right now, just clearing up side quests. I'm about to
lie to you, bro.
It's good.
That shit trash to me, dog.
Oh man, I love fishing, so I heard some good things.
The only reason why I've done fishing in so many RPGs, and this is by far the worst. Fishing experience I've seen.
No, I don't think it's gonna fuck with. I've seen a good amount of the gameplay. I'm sold. So yeah, that's you.
No. Yeah. Stella Blade is awesome. The game is awesome. I'm just
I mean, as far as fishing, for fishing, all the dev has to. What is that? Oh, for me, for fishing, all the dev has to do is have it there. You know, for me, that's all they have to do. I knew it was some. What do you mean by trash? Are you talking about like the buttons or what?
It's just the way it controls, the way it handles. Period. It's probably the worst.
Are you using default? Seen. Are you using default buttons? Because True Witty was telling me something about accessibility has a different setup for the fishing.
Yeah.
No, this shit is just trash.
Oh
no, there is no.
You're the first and only person I ever heard say it was trash.
Wait till you do it. You're gonna be like, yo, what the hell?
I played a lot of fishing games, so I'll get that shit. I was on one treasure chest for like 3 fucking hours, bro, in the wasteland. And I know you know what I'm talking about. I had a fucking horrible fucking time.
I finished all of the shit, the collectibles.
It was the treasure chest that's always random. That one treasure chest in the wasteland, right next to one of the screen doors that you open like all the Souls games, they get a different location unlocked, and it was right by there. I was like, oh yeah, this could be easy, and that shit was not easy. Oh shit! Man, it took me so fucking long to do that shit. Oh
dude,
man,
there's some shit that you got to get to because you got to collect all the cans as well.
Yeah.
And there's this one where you got to do a whole bunch of platforming, dog. And oh man, you are gonna be like, fuck, because one mistake is gonna kill you. You know, that's one of my cons for this game too, dog. You know how, let's say you're playing a game and you jump off a cliff. Let's just say you jump off a cliff. If you do the double jump right before landing, usually you land soft and you don't take any fall damage. In this game, it don't matter what you do, your ass gonna die. Yeah, you're gonna take fall damage, and 9 times out of 10, you're gonna die.
I don't have double jump, but I've saw that, but then I haven't. So I'll do the dash right before I hit the ground. And there were some times where I still took damage, but there were some times where I didn't take damage. In a dash right before hitting the ground, I didn't take the fall damage. But it's not every time. It may be a timing thing, or it may not be. But I've experienced using that technique and taking the fall damage, and I've experienced using that technique and it sparing me from fall damage.
I don't think that's a problem. You know how the left D-pad doesn't do anything?
The D-pad doesn't do anything, and what?
The left on the D-pad doesn't do anything. The up and down do stuff, but the left doesn't do anything. It's not assigned to a function.
Mm-hmm.
Right, okay. That should be put your blade away. And when you've got it unequipped, you move slower. Simple. Then you don't fall off ledges.
Wait, when you have your blade unequipped, you move slower?
No, that's the problem. It doesn't know that you're not in combat. You can't tell it, hey, put the blade away. I am nowhere near a monster, etc. Right?
You can. Your blade goes away automatically when you're not in combat.
Do that either. You should. Well, it can put itself away, but it would be better if you had to do it by manual. Because the thing is that if you have two modes, one which is, it's equipped, one of which is unequipped, right? Then you have two ways of having two speeds. And obviously you need it to be really fast in combat. But when you're doing platforming, you're not going to be fighting enemies in platforming. So that's where you want to not fall off ledges to your death. It's a small thing, but I think they could have improved the game by about a factor of 1,000 if they'd done that.
I agree. They could.
But you see, the thing is, you shouldn't really have those criticisms, should you? Like, if you were a reviewer, you don't go in and say, well, they could have done this and it would have been better, because you're kind of a backseat designer at that point. And it's like, well, no, your role as a critic is to say what score it is and why. And not say...
They never say why. They tell you what score. They don't usually give you a reason.
Sometimes they should say that what the cons are. But they could say, you fall off the platforms because you're moving too fast. But they don't provide a solution as to how it could have been different. So it's not constructive criticism. So I prefer, when I critique anything, whatever it might be, like I used to do movie reviews, is I would say what was wrong with the movie, but how they're going to fix it, in my opinion. You don't have to accept my opinion, but it's just like, you might not agree with me not liking the movie. But the point is that I don't think it's fair to dump on something and then not say, look, learn from this. It could be better if you did this.
Game Pass doesn't matter. I don't really care. The game is fucking awesome. I'm loving it. When I get the time to play in long spurts, that's when I'm gonna be playing, and I'm hoping I can get done with the stream and everything else after this stream and get back on there and play for at least 2 to 3 hours straight.
But would it have been better?
Huh?
Would it? Huh?
Are you talking to me or him?
I don't know.
Yo, am I hearing y'all like on a delayed basis? You were just talking, right?
You just responded to me fine, as if you were.
Jay was talking. Jay was talking.
Did you not hear Jay?
Huh?
Yeah. What?
Yo, this thing been messing up ever since Roundtable, bro. I don't
Discord?
know what's going on.
Well, I could hear me in the Roundtable.
Because I only did one stream this weekend, so I didn't really notice anything.
Because you see, I tried to do an intervention, like I successfully did the previous Roundtable, and I just said everyone should shut up. Everyone should go down the list in the lobby and state their position. So everyone was clear where everyone was coming from. Because what was happening was everyone was starting to like ask a question, then the person would start answering the question, and then the person who'd asked the question would interrupt them. And I was just thinking, like, why did you fucking ask the question? If you didn't want to know the answer. I got so frustrated. It was so unproductive, and JayTech should have been there because they're talking about games going to PC.
Yeah, that would have been perfect if I
about.
wasn't already enjoying a game that wasn't on PC. So and they're begging, they're begging for that game like a motherfucker right now.
I don't think you miss much by not being there. You would have got frustrated as much as I, probably more so.
Well, I heard you say some people said that the game should go to PC, but if they don't buy games, what's the benefit?
What game should go to PC?
Getting upset.
I think all PC fans, the narrative for the hardcore ones, they have this saying where all game. This is the saying they say, and you'll know they're fucking crazy when you hear it. All games should be on all platforms.
That wouldn't make any sense.
Exactly, but they don't really mean it. They just mean that all games should be available on their primary platform. And they don't want to sound like fanboys, so they don't say what they actually mean. So what they actually mean is all your games should be available on PC. But what they end up saying is all games should be on all platforms. But if you really want to if you want to go down the rabbit hole, that means that Uncharted and God of War shouldn't only be on Xbox and PC. It should be on Game Boy. It should be on Dreamcast. It should be on N64. It should be on cell phones. It should be on the N-Gage. Like if you take their words literally.
This man said the N-Gage. I haven't heard that in forever.
Put that shit on the Game Boy SP, the Game Boy Advance, Game Boy Color. Put it on everything. Put it on the what is it? The Sega Game Gear. Put it on all of that shit. Those little cheap ass handhelds from the fucking Target and shit. Y'all remember those cheap little black and white handhelds? Put it on that shit too. But what they really mean is just
you can play games. That shit to open your hands, bro. God damn.
Have it on a key fob that plays Tetris.
You say what?
I had a key fob that played Tetris that was like an inch wide.
Put it on that.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Put it on. Put it on Atari. Put it on. Again, take their words literally. But when you explain that to them, they will disagree. They're basically sit you down and say, no, it should be on PC because this and this and this and game preservation and all this other bullshit that doesn't matter. Which really gets down to the real narrative that they just want the games on PC.
You say they don't want it on PC. They want it. They want something like Spider-Man 3, right, which isn't existing yet, but when it does get made, inevitably, they want that to come day and date to PC so they can pirate it for free. That's the real truth.
Exactly. But they don't want to say it.
The real truth is that PlayStation needs to step all the way the fuck back from this PC shit. And it seems like they're kinda, sorta, almost doing that, so to speak. But I don't know. PlayStation's been making some real goofy decisions.
I don't know if you're talking about Sig. They're moving full speed ahead on the PC.
Huh?
They're moving full speed ahead onto PC. Like
with what? In regards to what? Stellar Blade is PlayStation exclusive. Rise of the Ronin is PlayStation exclusive. But when you say they're moving,
first party, they're not slowing down.
When you say they're moving full speed ahead, you have to explain what you mean by they're moving full speed ahead.
Their first party don't seem to be slowing down when it comes to going.
No. What does full speed ahead means in your opinion? Just focus on the full speed ahead.
Okay. All I'm saying is that when it comes to their exclusive on their games, everything seems to be going to PC. You see more, you hear of more games from PlayStation going to PC than anything announced for the PlayStation lately. It's all everything.
I hear you, but you're still not telling me the full speed ahead. You're telling me your opinion about what you think they're doing, but you're not showing me what you mean by full speed ahead. Not to say that you're wrong, because you might be right. Maybe there's something I'm not aware of.
It's probably the wrong word I'm using, but
full speed ahead means full speed ahead. There is no second option for full speed ahead.
You're accelerating from the pace that you were
doing in the past. I can agree with that. They definitely have accelerated.
That were timed exclusive that were 2 years or more to release on PC.
Correct.
And then you went up and do day and date. That's full speed ahead.
Well, that they already said that they're
they already confirmed day and date for multiplayer titles.
Well,
however, they kind of got some wiggle room with two games.
On Steam Ahead, and that's the online one.
Yeah,
and the other one that's campaigns and stuff like that. That's going at regular speed still.
Well, see, they got wiggle room on a few games, and you have to catch them there, or they'll get wiggle room on other titles.
But you know what makes no sense? What? Please make this make sense for me, dog, because I haven't been able to make sense of this at all in any aspect. So, Foam Stars came out and completely fucking bombed.
Yeah.
That's a game you would have imagined would have been on PC, right?
Okay.
But they absolutely did not put that game on PC. Almost as if they wanted that motherfucker to fail.
Yeah, no, that doesn't make sense. Does that go to PC?
Now, and keep in mind, I'm not a champion for anything going to PC anyway. I think they should really put the fucking brakes on, right?
Mm-hmm.
But, I mean, PlayStation gamers, man, y'all are the ones that's putting the battery in their back to move the way they moving. Y'all ain't buying these games out here like y'all claiming.
Hey, I said that to Jay many times.
Well, and every time I say that, every time I talk to you, I say these niggas ain't PlayStation gamers. I'm a PlayStation gamer. I would support multiplayer games before niggas knew we had multiplayer games on the PlayStation platform because they weren't there.
You're a hardcore PlayStation gamer.
So these niggas. Listen, all I'm gonna say, people were mad when we didn't have multiplayer games. Do you remember when we didn't have multiplayer games, and then Sony started incorporating multiplayer games into PS3 titles?
But see, that's the thing. I never remember that time. There has always been multiplayer games.
Let me explain. Let me break it down to you, because you might not understand this. God of War was claimed to be short. I'll never forget this. God of War was short. They were like, it's not enough content. Media, the critics were like, it's not enough content. I'm running through God of War. I wish I had multiplayer. This was a PS3 generation. They kept saying this. After playing God of War 1, kept saying, oh man, after playing 2, after playing 3, I wish I had multiplayer. It's too short. I'm running through it. It's too short. Did you remember what happened next?
No.
God of War Ascension was created. God of War Ascension had multiplayer. Now this is after multiple years of me seeing on the internet, multiple websites saying, it's too short, you can run through it in this time. I wish I had multiplayer. They finally get their wish, and then they trash it. Now me personally, personally, that multiplayer was fucking awesome. And for some reason, it's still live. But it is fucking great. I did not very much like the campaign. That was the first God of War campaign I did not complete. It's the only God of War campaign I did not complete to finish. I gave no fucks about the campaign. It didn't grab me at all. Multiplayer, on the other hand, was fucking fun. I loved it. Uncharted 1 didn't have multiplayer. 2 and 3 had it. So on and so on. Like, you started incorporating multiplayer games, multiplayer segments in different games, or bringing more multiplayer games out there. PlayStation really was just, they heard it and they did it, and I don't think nobody cared. So they're like, well, you guys don't care, so we're gonna just stop it and we're gonna go back to single player for the next generation. And they did, and then people are bitching and moaning. Again, if you want something, support it. If you want something and it comes out and you don't support it, you're a fucking hypocrite. Yeah, that's as simple as that. If you don't want games on PC, do what you need to do to speak to them to stop putting games on PC, like support the game. Now, I can't stop ignorant Call of Duty, Madden, NBA type of people that just play those games all the time, including Call of Duty, if I already said it, and Need for Speed included. And they're just very super casual. They're not touching even a game like Helldivers. A good amount of them did, but not enough of them brought the game. A lot of them brought the game on PC because it was accessible over there. It was available, and they get it was just available. So they was like, I'll just get over here. But when it comes to like Rise of the Ronin, when it comes to Stellar Blade, what's another one we got? Final Fantasy, bro. These are some big games. We don't get them. They're very rare. They're exclusive. For the people that skip those games, I look at you like, what else do you play? I look at the store. It's nothing but dog shit. Literally. We got nothing. You
get people who do this. They delay playing other games. So when new games come out, they can delay playing those until the game goes on sale or some shit like that.
Well,
I know it sounds.
No.
Weird,
I know exactly what you're talking about. Yeah. It's like I've heard this a lot from the PC community, and listen to this, Sick. I'm not gonna buy the game until so and so reviews it, and if the review is good, then I'll get it.
Shit.
Or hold on. Or this one. Listen to this one. I'm waiting to see if the game is broken before I go buy the game. One thing I know about PC fans, and they've told me this themselves in interviews and debates, they don't believe in pre-ordering games. So in no way, shape, or form have they ever, or were they ever going to support PlayStation games day one.
They're lying to you, though.
No, they're not. No. They're picky. No. They're not lying.
Why? No. They're lying. Why would you have a pre-order feature or pre-purchase feature on Steam if people don't pre-order shit?
No, exactly. You're 100% right. You have the feature, but most of them.
No. But if that's the case, then that means that PlayStation gamers don't like to pre-order shit either. If they don't pre-order every single thing, it ain't about being picky. It's about what you want versus what you don't want.
Well, that's why I say it's no point in putting a game on put a PlayStation game on PC. They're not. They don't agree with that. This is what it comes down to. They don't want to buy it during the first day, the week, year. They want to buy it when they want to buy it. And in all honesty, if they don't have to spend the money on the new game that PlayStation just put on their platform, they won't do it. They'll pirate that shit.
That's true. That is indeed true.
There's a reason why PlayStation does not brag about PC sales anymore. They did it last year during the financial season.
They don't brag about PlayStation sales either.
Not anymore. But that's on them. That's what happens when you take away what is special against everybody telling you to stop, or at least the hardcore minority telling you to stop doing it. I do not want them to continue to go down this path. I've been against it since before it was even popular to be against it. I do not want them to do this. I don't think it's important. Look at the Stellar Blade.
I feel like they're killing the value of the brand. I'm not saying they're totally killing the brand, but they are killing the value of the brand. When you know you can just simply wait and get the PlayStation stuff elsewhere, then why not just wait? You're already waiting, right?
You're already waiting, exactly. You're already waiting. Yeah. You have no problem with waiting.
Yeah. Yep.
That's why we call them the PC Master Wait. Yep.
But that's why I feel like there has to be something more to what PlayStation is doing, because it doesn't make any logical sense, and you can't tell me they don't have a group of fucking smart people that can't see that the decisions that they're making has only negatively impacted them. If that is the case, they need to fire some people, and fast. Because why am I paying you and you can't see the most simple shit?
Exactly, and I want to say some crazy shit, and I know people gonna clip this, but maybe you have people working for you that are in their personal life PC gamers or PC fans, and they have a voice in PlayStation, and they're saying that this is a good investment. I would have to like, after 4 or 5 years of you putting games on PC, which is that's what it's been, right, since 2020. It's gonna be 2025 and the next almost half.
Well, they've been putting they put games from PlayStation on PC far before this.
Yeah, like, but we're talking about their first party. We're talking about their
consistently.
This new initiative of their first party games, starting with Horizon.
Yeah, it's been since like 2020.
Yeah, 2020.
Was it 2020?
Yeah,
maybe 2020.
It was 2020 because they actually put 2 games over there, but people think it's 1. They put Death Stranding and Horizon Zero Dawn the same year over on PC. Because Kojima had announced, remember he prematurely announced that it was going to PC in like 6 or 8 months, and it went to PC the following year, and that's in the beginning of that year. Actually in December, I heard the rumors that Horizon Zero Dawn was going to go to PC, and by March, Herman confirmed it. And then I think by April it was on PC, if I'm not mistaken. Well, it was in April or May. I don't know. I gotta figure out when it went over there. But they dropped 2 games from what they confirmed to be first party titles from PlayStation Studios.
Well, can I tell you something? And you might have these same sentiments, but ever since they started putting shit on PC, it just feels like we as PlayStation gamers are getting less.
Yeah,
not more,
100%.
Less.
100%.
I've said what I said earlier.
100%.
Yeah.
Oh, I wasn't disagreeing with you. I just wanted you to explain what you meant. That's all.
But then again, that is what I meant. I just said it wrong. Like, you know what I mean?
But no, we really haven't been getting as much from PlayStation. I mean, third party, hell yeah. Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, Final Fantasy VII Remake, first party at the beginning of the generation, fucking knocking it out of the park, or Insomniac was knocking it out of the park. Returnal, yeah. Returnal, great fucking game, but now we talking about art books. Like, really?
What's really interesting about this? People used to tell me that putting games on PC, and this was my own PlayStation, people were saying, it's all right, Jay, let them do it. They're going to make so much money, and they'll be able to use that money they get from PC to make new games for us. That never, like, I heard that same... Xbox fans are starting to use that narrative now that it's all right that games are going to PlayStation because they're going to make so much money from PlayStation fans that they'll be able to make games for
coping.
Yeah,
it's called coping.
That's not realistic. Like, they're making chump change. If a game on average is $100 million plus to make, and you don't make $100 million on PC alone with, let's say 14, because that's what it's at right now until Ghost of Tsushima goes over. I think it'll be 15 or 16 games.
I think it's unfair to say that. I think that's unfair.
I mean, how?
I'm going to tell you how. The $100 million was to initially develop it for PlayStation. Porting it does not cost $100 million.
No, I'm not talking about the port. I'm talking about PC and certain PlayStation fans told me that they would make enough money on PC ports alone. So the ports,
and I would have to ask, and I don't know why y'all don't ask this question. It's almost like y'all afraid to ask this question. Is how do you figure that?
I've always asked that question, and they were like, no, they're gonna make the money. They're gonna make the money.
Have you asked them based on what? Like, what have you seen that said that this would be the outcome?
Well, what people used to tell me is, look at no. They used to tell me is, look how good it's selling. Look at it's on the top 10, of Steam sales. It sold nothing to get to the 70 top of Steam, exactly. It sold 700,000 copies on Steam. Blah blah blah. All this, and like, okay, and years later, I'm like, what's the sales record? Like where is it at now on PC? Like how all of the games they released on PC, right? And I'm being generous right now. What
else is also on the top of Steam? A lot.
What?
The Steam Deck.
Yeah, it is.
It's on the top a lot. You know how much the Steam Deck has sold up to this point?
No.
Like 3 million.
God damn.
Yeah, that ain't shit.
So explain. This is the reason why I laugh, man. Like, that's why I don't know why people use Steam charts to tell you how well something is doing. Like, that is not a very good metric at all.
I think people misunderstand that PC dudes are also fanboys.
Of course they are. They are the biggest fanboys of them all. A fanboy is a person who refused to buy another platform to play something that they want to play. That's what they call you, right? That's when Jay says, I don't want an Xbox. Fuck that game, but I would love to play Hi-Fi Rush. That's a fanboy statement, right?
Yep.
That would be a fanboy statement. Whereas if he truly wanted to play it, then go buy an Xbox. That's the PC crowd in a nutshell.
Yep.
They want to play everything. They just don't want to buy the platform.
And this is their narrative. But
no shots at you, Jay.
No. This is their narrative, and it's good you brought that up because everybody knows this one game that I do want to play that's currently exclusive to Xbox, but they do know it is actually one game. PC fans use this all the time. They're like, I don't want to buy a PlayStation to play one game. But if you're begging for every game to get shown off each year, you're not actually buying the system for one game.
You want it for all the games. You just don't want to pay for the game.
Exactly.
I think that's the underlying. I think that's what the issue is.
I remember people saying, "I don't want to buy PlayStation just to play Bloodborne," and then again they use that statement I just named. I don't want to buy a system to play one game when God of War got shown off. I don't want to buy a system that play one game when Spider-Man got shown off. It's like every game that comes out, that same person gonna say, "I don't want to buy a PlayStation to play that one game," but every year. Or every fucking event, you're seeing a game you want to play that's only on PlayStation, and you say that same statement. If you add up all the games you said that same statement about as an individual, you named about 10 fucking games.
Jay, as I said, it's not that they don't want to buy the system and pay for it. It's just that they don't want to pay for the game.
They don't want to buy a system where they have to pay for games. They know the benefit of PC gaming. And PC gaming, for your average Joe, is very expensive. And it's going to continue to get expensive with every graphics card.
I can't wait for it to get more expensive.
And this is what I feel from certain PC gamers. They're like, hey, I invested so much money in my gaming rig. I shouldn't be required to pay for software. I've already paid my dues. I will just steal your games from now on. Now that's not every PC fan or PC gamer or PC builder or whatever you want to call yourself, but the lower levels, they feel that way. I've invested enough money to get my PC to a certain level, I'm not buying any more games. I'm just going to fucking pirate them.
Again, now ask yourself, all of the smart people that have made PlayStation what it is today, how in the hell can they not see this?
I talk about this all the time, right? All the time I talk about this with True Witty. How are they not looking at the sales from the PC ports and saying this isn't worth it? After all these years, and it has been years, after all these years of putting games on PC, why have you not confirmed that this isn't worth it? Look at what Xbox just did. They were like, well, investing all this money into the Xbox console, buying these studios to put games only on Xbox, it's not worth it anymore. We're bringing them to PlayStation. We're bringing them to Nintendo. You see what I'm saying? Like, but where does Sony go from here? You already put them on the platform you believe was the biggest.
And you're working on mobile.
Yep. So you put all of your biggest games on what you claim to be the biggest platform. You're not getting the return on the investment you thought you were. So now where do you go? Look, some of these companies are too fucking proud, to backtrack. I think they need to backtrack.
They should have never did the stupid shit to begin with.
I agree. 100% I agree. But we have people in our own camp telling them to do it.
They're not in our camp.
Well, these niggas was in our camp because they got PlayStations and they play only on PlayStation when they release those certain statements that if you put these games on PC, it's all right, Jay. Relax. They're going to make so much money. We're going to get new games because they got to make so much money off of PC.
Now, where exactly is that progress? Where's the progress?
Well, a lot of those people, they not around no more. That's all I'll say. Because I'm at the point now, after 4 years, I get to say I told you so. But they're not around no more. Big shout out to Adam Moore.
Let's play devil's advocate with this point.
Wait, Adam was saying that was a
Oh yeah, Adam was saying that. There's a reason why Adam is gone.
No fucking.
Yeah, Adam was saying that.
Just a moment. Let's play devil's advocate with this point. It might be that Sony made some money by putting games on PC, but did they not waste it because they decided we won't release Spider-Man: The Great Web? We won't release Factions 2.
Spider-Man: The Great Web. What the hell is that?
Oh my goodness! You did not see that?
What, Spider-Man: The Great Web? What are y'all
talking about? SickHumor. I'm gonna throw this bag of fucking crackers at you, and they fucked up too, man. Come on, you cut that out.
You need to throw the footage on your stream so he can find out about that because he won't believe it.
I literally don't know what the hell y'all talking about.
No, Spider-Man: The Great Web is so.
Come on, Jay.
Yo, I'm gonna keep it a buck with you, Jay. I have not been following whatever this gaming news has been.
Oh my god, sick.
I am not lying when I say that.
Nah, you know what? When Sick is playing those damn games, I would imagine.
I'm locked in, bro.
I'll imagine. Yeah. I got you, bro. I got you.
I'm on the phone. Headphones on, whatever.
So this is what I'm gonna do.
No, I told y'all I don't listen to gaming podcasts.
No, it has nothing to do with it. It was
only a few.
It was a leak of Insomniac's multiplayer Spider-Man game, 5 players. Was gonna be talking about the multiverse. It was a teaser in the Spider-Man game when you had to collect all the spider bots.
So good.
Yeah, that was the teaser. I got it on screen now, but I'm gonna see if the Elgato will pick up the.
Yeah, that's it.
I'll just play.
Spider-Man: The Great Web.
It looks so good, Sick. I ain't not even actually done the beer.
So Gwen Stacy was gonna be in here for the first time.
Now, where did this come from?
This was leaked. This was leaked from Insomniac's internals. Yes, it's real. People verified it's definitely real. But they didn't even say shit about it. What was weird about it, Sick, is I tracked a lot of stuff down. right?
Wait, you're running with a whole bunch of spider people?
Yep.
Get the fuck out of here, bro.
Yep.
Bro, that's what I'm saying, bro.
Wow.
Like
And
I
you
said,
know,
they had Gwen
You said they
Stacy in that
canceled
bitch.
this?
Huh? Yeah, from what we know, they canceled it.
Why? Did anybody ever say why?
Nobody knows why.
This should actually look kind of dope.
That's what I'm saying.
That's what everyone's saying, bro. The shit looks nice. I'm like, bro, what the fuck do you
Yo,
cancel
it's
this shit
like
for?
playing Spider-Man, but with a whole bunch of fucking people.
Yep.
Yo, that would have been dope.
I can imagine the story though, going through multiple universes and shit like that.
That would have been dope as fuck.
Well, a lot of people think that they canceled it because Madam Web did bad. A lot of people think they canceled it because they didn't know how to make money or monetize it. One of the things I believe is they need to bring this game out because the next Spider-Man movie, I think it's Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse, after people see that movie, they're going to wish they had a game like this. And I just think they need to do it. Just go on and do it. Boot that shit back up. Find a reason to take that off your taxes because I know they filed a tax write-off. And just bring that shit back to life. You
said boot that shit back up.
Yeah, boot it back up. We know you got the source code. Boot that shit back up.
Well, look, hold on a minute. When we covered it in the episode that we did, wasn't it the case that it wasn't officially known, it wasn't officially released by Sony that this existed, and that it wasn't officially cancelled because you can't cancel something that doesn't exist? And all we had was something that came from...
Yes, but it's so... Okay, here's the thing.
This is at risk of being cancelled. And so what it seemed to be was that they were breaking NDA to talk about it so that they made sure that all the effort they put into the game wouldn't be for nothing. And Sony wasn't going to quietly tell them to shut up shop on the game. And if they could get it to social media and get people to run with it so it went into trending and people saying, we want this game, then Sony would change their mind and say, oh, all right then, we'll continue with it.
Okay, I caught all the fish. Beautiful.
So that would be my take on their motivation to talk about a project that if they hadn't talked about, we'd never even know it existed.
True.
Now,
they making a Funko Pop video game?
But if they could get it to run well, I don't know. Because I think maybe people know about it. I think people know about it now. But I don't think anything was canceled. Did officials actually come out and say it was canceled?
Yeah, this is where JayTech is saying it was canceled.
So what the fuck are they talking about?
No,
man, they're going to release that shit.
A threat to it being canceled.
And you know what it looks like, to be honest with you? If we want to be honest, that shit look like DLC for fucking Spider-Man 2.
Well, of course it does. Yes, they're going to do it cheaply.
That's exactly what the fuck it looked like. So why not? That's like when they added Legends to Ghost.
Yes. I don't think it's going to be super.
You know what's funny though, Sick? You know what's funny though? You know those spider bots that we caught in Spider-Man 2? I have a feeling something like that. It could have been used for that. Remember, they said shit. This signal was coming from freaking millions of freaking miles away. You see what I'm saying? So it's like that's probably another freaking universe.
Probably. Again, I hope it isn't canceled. That should look fire, and I'll be on the day one if it pops out.
Star Wars Hunters. What's that about?
Well, I don't think it's officially cancelled because it's not officially.
It would be stupid if they do cancel something like that. That shit is going to make money. It may not make a shitload of money when it comes to microtransactions, but people will buy that DLC.
All you got to do is pay for the characters that they bring out, bro. Like, here's the thing, right? I think Jay said this once. The reason they wouldn't bring it out is because they don't want to bring it out because it wouldn't make sense for the PC community when they can mod freaking all these characters into the game anyway.
Yeah, if they bring it out, they should definitely not put it on PC.
If they want to stop mods, they can stop mods. Mods are not something that cannot be stopped. Most people don't do it. Most people don't do it. But trust me, GTA, none of their online shit can be modded. And if you do get caught with mods, then you know what the fuck they do? They ban your account. Yeah. So I mean, if it was about mods, then nah, I don't think that would be the case. Not at all.
So don't stop no one from modding or even hacking their shit in the first place. You know how many times they data mine freaking Helldivers?
Every fucking week. Every week, maybe multiple times during the week.
Sony's not stopping them. So
like they leaked the brand new battle pass, and I was like, you know what game looks like dog shit, but nobody's talking about it?
What?
The Top Spin 2K25. That game is ugly.
Yeah, but people don't even really play Top Spin like that. That's the tennis game.
Yeah,
right?
That's the tennis game. I was like,
yeah, people don't really play that shit like that.
I'm like, god damn, bro, that shit looking like dog shit.
That's like if you came out and said that golf looked ugly, nigga. Like the vast majority of people don't give a fuck.
Well, this is the thing. I know that a lot of people don't play tennis anymore. Huh?
I'm never even seen the fuck. I'm 24.
Can you play a Zendaya?
I don't. No, no, bro. What the fuck? No, bro. That would be funny though. That would be funny. That would be funny. You said you didn't hear about 24. I don't think I think they skipped. Didn't they get the rights to do Top Spin? 2K got the rights, and then now they're doing tennis too. So like they're doing basketball, tennis, and then they're doing maybe like another sport. What are they doing? Golf? I think they're doing and wrestling. Yeah.
Hey, I'm about to get the hell up out of here, man. I got to get some work actually done.
Okay, so, man.
I'm listening in, but I got some actual shit to get done.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Hey, Jay, I'm gonna read the background. I need to finish up so I can actually,
Oh, okay. I got you, bro. No, we got like roughly an hour and a half left, so we're gonna get the rest of this stuff out. Okay. Big shout out to Sick and Truity for popping in on this later stream. I am gonna head on over to PlayStation, see if they showed anything. Gordian Quest, no, nobody cares about that. Well, I actually do care about that because I want to see what that looks like. I also want to see what the Dragon Ball Z stuff looking like.
When do we find out the month's games?
For PlayStation Plus?
Yeah. Is it like in a couple of days' time? Because it's not on.
It's normally supposed to be on the 30th or the 31st of the month. But seeing as though the 31st is a Tuesday and the 1st of the month is tomorrow, right after Tuesday, then they probably gonna let us know between tomorrow and Thursday. And then, we get it next Tuesday.
Okay.
We've
got Front Mission 2.
Oh, yeah, Front Mission 2. What is Gordian?
I feel as if I've not seen that before.
I think Front Mission been around for a while, but I'm not sure if that one's now. Oh, no, this is just a card-based, turn-based game. I'm good. Let me go take a look at Dragon Ball. I've been hearing a lot of good stuff about this. It's supposed to be Budokai Tenkaichi Returns. That's what they should have called it, though. Why are they calling it Sparkling Zero? Call that shit Tenkaichi, bro. Budokai. Oh, my God. You know what? I'm not like a big fan of Dragon Ball these days, but the classic, I'll buy the game just to play the classic characters. from when they were young like this. This looks fucking good. Oh my god, this looks so fucking good.
Yeah, this Dragon Ball ZJ, is gonna be fire as fuck, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
And you know what? Ain't no way I'm missing this. Nah, I'm gonna have to get this shit, bro. I haven't supported a Dragon Ball game in quite some time. But I think we all gonna have to like support this shit. This shit look like is yeah. You can't skip this shit, bro. Budokai was like the shit back in the day, bro. And this shit look like it's still gonna be fire.
It's Budokai, bro. It's just a different name. I don't know why they didn't use the name.
I don't know why they fucking switched the name, bro.
Seriously, I want you to hit me as hard as you can, Trunks. I'll fight you with everything I have. No idea how much stronger you can really get, Trunks.
What up? He lost his arm?
Oh, chill out. No need to get so worked up. Fall back, Trunks. Quickly. Oh, it's my favorite time.
So Gohan lost his arm or some shit?
Gohan never lost his arm.
Who was that dude that looked kind of like Gohan that lost his arm? They said that's future Gohan. I've been seeing it all on my feed.
That's
future Gohan, yeah. He got only one arm.
Yeah, androids took it.
Oh fuck. That's crazy.
Yeah, the future one is fucked up because the future one they weren't strong enough to stop the androids, and bro, that shit was fucked up. That was a horror story.
That's illegal. I don't like that. They took it on. You heard? You saw that Funko Pop making a video game.
Who's making a video game?
The Funko Pop.
Oh, for fuck's sake, man. These niggas, they just stop letting any random nigga jump into the industry,
bro. Oh, man. Yeah, I love it. Yeah, I love it, bro. Let's see if IGN got anything of value.
They never have anything of value.
The Killing Floor 3? Damn! The Killing Floor 2 just came out, and I think it was like... Hold on, what? Hold on, bro. Did somebody leave or come back?
No.
Oh, that's
Cyber Dragon, you said something red alert. What's going on?
Yeah, so it's on your on Discord. It's there's an interview with the Hellblade voice actress who does Eve's voice. I don't know if you ever seen that yet. It came out about 42 minutes ago.
I saw it on my feed just recently. What's up with it?
Yeah. Oh, it's pretty cool with her. You can hear Eve while she's talking. She's a voice actress.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, just click on the video. That's in red alert in the PSLOG Discord. And, go from there. It's safe. You should not get copyright for nothing.
Is she okay? Is she giving like some new information, some new insight, or she just talking?
Yeah, I didn't listen to the whole interview. She talked about how she got hired. Talk about the game.
Is it the English voice actor or the Korean one?
It's the English voice actor.
Okay.
Okay. I had just saw her on my feed, which is so weird. I just saw that video on my feed. So weird. Thank you. I'll see what it's about. Rebecca Hassan. Hansen. Okay, Stellar Blade playing Eve. Efforts and fighting noises.
Sounds quite different. Maybe some of the effort noises that we would expect to hear in a Western, like, sort of. So we had to ask the question at the beginning of, like, how would you like me to, like, do you want me to copy exactly what the Korean Eve does, or would you like me to kind of do what I would do in that situation? And so it took them a while to come back with an answer, hence why we had, like, loads of efforts that were just kind of, like, pushed to the end of recording. And we did a kind of amalgamation. I think I copied from some things if they just really wanted it to sound exactly like that, and then others they were like, oh, just do what you think would be normal in this situation and how you would normally do it.
I'll watch this when I get some time. It's 42 minutes. If there's anything of value to get through,
send me the link. Send me the link.
It's in the red alerts. It's in the red alerts.
Okay. Oh, it's in the red.
Go
Okay.
take a look in the red alerts. It's in there.
Okay, I got it. I'll look at it when I get off.
Yeah, it's 42 minutes. So
that's fine.
I'm interested in her take on the jiggle physics and stuff. She must be all right with it because again, she looks good.
She probably more than all right with it. Which is interesting because I want to see what someone from the West has to say about it.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, I watched a lot of Western, United States content creators, female content creators playing the demo, and they seem to have loved it. They didn't seem that it didn't have a problem, and a lot of female content creators are playing Stellar Blade, and they seem to love that shit too. So, yeah, okay. Thanks to Cyber Dragon. Yeah, it was right here. Yeah, when I searched the IGN, it popped up. I was like, what's going on?
That wasn't long.
All right.
There was something I wanted to correct about something I've said. Eve isn't human, and I thought she was human, so I was criticizing her look on the basis of her not looking human. So the fact that she's not human, it doesn't really matter that she doesn't look human because she's not human. I mean, she's not even a cyborg. She hasn't got any human DNA in her. So I found that out yesterday, and I was like, oh well, there's not really any point of contention then. So I better shut up.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna have to go play the game more and see what you're talking about.
Well, I'm not going to spoil it, but I've seen the endings. Multiple endings.
God damn, bro. Yeah, well, okay. Never mind. Hey, look. Hold on.
If I watched them, it would help.
Yeah. I have to understand that you're a different breed than I am. For certain games, no. I'm not spending $70 to look at the fucking ending. I'm gonna play the game myself and get the ending myself.
Wait, what?
I'm not going to play it anymore.
Who's looking at the ending?
No, I understand. That's what I said. We're a different breed. Where you do things differently.
On the game,
yeah, I won't do that.
I played it for 6 hours and then I gave up on it.
I understand. I won't do that though.
How does it end? Because it might give me some clue as to what the story is, and it doesn't.
Oh, I could never do that, bro. Like that's like blasphemy, dog.
I'm confused.
That's like blasphemy. When it comes to art and story, bro, that's like blasphemy, bro. You don't look at the ending before you even start.
No, I want to find out I want my world to make sense.
Okay, uncompetitive. Like I said, we're different. We're very different on how we perceive things, how we play our games, and get to those conclusions.
I wouldn't ordinarily do it though.
It's just for me. And I talked to you about this on Sunday. It's just for me. I'm enjoying the game, so me like asking this question about why this happened, I don't do that to my games because I don't want to hate my game. You know, so I paid for $70 for the game, and I'm gonna play the game, and I'm gonna find out about the game as I play.
Exactly.
But that's just me. You do things differently, and I understand that, but not me. I wouldn't do that.
Yeah.
No, I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna buy a fucking $70 book and skip to the last fucking page and say, "Oh, okay, that's why this was happening in the beginning." Now it makes sense.
Yeah.
No, I'm not doing that. Okay, do it. Going back, let's go take a look at Akuma. Akuma was showing off for Street Fighter. He's gonna be incorporated in Street Fighter on May 22nd. So let's go take a look at that real quick.
Bro, I swear, Street Fighter is it's so slow, bro. When it comes to getting characters, though.
Yeah.
My God, damn.
You know, it's
like how slow.
It's a games as a service, even though it was a full $60 game.
The Tekken was a games as a service. It's not his first character, bro, and it just came out.
Okay. What did you say?
As a Tekken is a games as a service, and it just came out. It already has its first character.
And how many new characters have Street Fighter got?
One.
That's false.
Actually,
that's
no,
false.
Two. I literally just changed. I said two. I remember the other one.
Okay. Do you think they got any more other characters?
Oh no, of course they got more characters coming, but they
no. Do you like you said it's two? Do you think that they got any more other characters? Because I think they got more than two, bro.
No, they got.
So if they got like they slower, but they still got the same amount of characters. Like so, they got Eddie for Tekken, right? Eddie, and I think he's playable now. And then they just showed off the next character that's coming out, but I think she's coming out this summer. Akuma is coming out at the end of this month, and then they had this other dude from the Ultra Street Fighter. I gotta go check and see. Because I think it was another dude beside that guy that they got. Wow, that's sad. Oh, that's so sad. MMA fighter lost his 18-month-old son. I don't know how to say his name. His name is Francis Ngannou, y'all. Yeah, he lost. Yeah, he's a former UFC heavyweight champion. He lost his 18-month-old son.
Damn.
Yep.
That's one thing no one ever wants to go through. Just lose your That's going to take some time.
I will say one thing though. That Tekken and Street Fighter haven't really done or added characters to the game that I care about enough to want to go back and play those games right now with all the other games I'm playing. So it's not good enough. What they're doing isn't good enough. You know, it's not how fast they bring the content, it's how impactful the content. And I don't feel like the content is impactful.
I went back and played with Eddie, but I haven't customized my Eddie. But the thing is, everyone's using and is spamming his freaking moves online. So it's like, bro, he's everyone just spamming his moves online. So it's like, nigga, we know what Eddie can do, bro. Like,
Kingmakers. I want to say this, and I want to be really honest with you guys. I don't expect us to have much gaming news heading into the season of E3, but that's just me, because I just feel like it's so. I know there's already a lack of news that they don't want to like put so much of it out right now. Like I think we'll have news based on just games, controversy, drama, stuff like that. But I don't think that you'll get any other major news until we get to the end of this month, which PlayStation showcases gonna be the week of the 21st, the May 21st, by the way, specific. It'll be during that week. So the week before that, we'll get the announcement, and I guess when would that be? That'll be the week of between the 13th and the 17th. So what we got going on now is just this week and next week. So we got this week and next week, and we'll see what gaming news comes out from this week and next week. I don't know what you want to do. Yes, I heard about the Returnal disappointment, but it was always going to be disappointment because what did you guys really expect? Most of you expected new DLC, and other people expected a sequel announcement. That was not going to happen out the blue. Those type of announcements are going to always be exclusive to a showcase. So, yeah, y'all gotta get that shit straight. I told people on Twitter, y'all overhype stuff too much, and once things don't happen, you start to point fingers at the person that never told you shit. Like, they never said to expect a sequel announcement or a DLC. So it is what it is.
By the way, what was that? What did you see what that thing was about? Was it an actual comic, as they said? Jay,
what you say?
What was that? House Marquee thing?
It had to do with a comic book, a new animated series, and something else. I forgot what was the third thing. And no disrespect, but with nothing of significant value to gamers.
Yeah, I figured so. Yeah. At some point, I started to realize last night that there was not going to be anything special.
Yeah. But hey man, that's why you don't
hype it up so much though, like
because PlayStation fans sadly want to act like Xbox fans, and that is something I don't think we need to do. Like, we should not be thirsty for news. We have games to play. Go out there and play those games. Stop running around and thirsting over fucking fake news and rumors.
Here's the thing, though, Jay. You are saying that, but you are claiming that some of these niggas are actually PlayStation niggas.
Yeah, well, they are, sadly. We have people in our PlayStation community that are doing stuff like Xbox fans, and some of their backgrounds are Xbox.
That's because they are Xbox fans. You can always change your you can always. It's like what the saying says. A tart can always change his can always change the attitude, but they can never change their stripes. You'll always still be what you are.
Yeah. And if I say what I say, I'll be casted as a hater. That's why sometimes, remember, I'll let you just discover things, and then you will come back and like, damn, Jay, you told me, I can't tell you guys who I already know used to be Xbox fans and now are PlayStation dudes, because you won't believe me. You have to see how they act over time. There are a lot of people. I remember when I came after MBG a few years ago, people were mad at me. They were like, why are you hating on him? Blah, blah, blah. Why are you hating on him? I'm like, bro, he's a fucking Xbox dude. He changed his colors to blue. He's doing the same exact fucking shit he was doing when he was on Team Green, making fake news and fucking rumors.
He's a perfect example. He was Xbox dude. He changed his colors from green to blue, but he's still doing the same thing because guess what? He's still an Xbox dude. He has not changed. He's just not repping Xbox on his channel. Stuff don't just think like that. But you all right? Some people may just have to learn at a different pace.
I don't know what happened to your audio just now. But they're people will understand. It's not my responsibility to make sure people know who is who. You know, enough time has passed, so many years have passed. If you guys don't know who's real, like a MBG type of character. There's multiple people like him that just do news and rumors and shit like that, and they make up fake stuff. Like how many times? Hold on, Truity, hold on. How many times has an MBG type of character given out information to you and it ends up being nothing? You'll click on a video and then you think you're gonna see something, but then it's actually absolutely nothing of value.
A lot, because there's a lot of those niggas out here.
Exactly. So, do you think they have your best interest as as a PlayStation gamer? No. They baited you to click the video. That's what they do.
They're out here just YouTube buff. They're not here to give any information.
So they're in our community because people in our community allow them to be in our community.
They're in here's the thing: they're in our community, and they come into. Let's just say they come into this community because this community is bigger than their community.
Well,
that's why.
Truity, if you stop cutting me off, you'll listen. Listen.
Okay.
They're in this community because our community allows them to be. You can't just walk into a fucking house and claim ownership. If people live there already, they'll kick you out or they will stop you from entering, right? But our community, listen. Did our community not accept MBG as one of their own? Yes or no?
Oh, they more than accepted.
Okay, now let me ask you a question. Why did they do that?
Because they thought he was a PlayStation dude.
And they kept going and viewing his videos. Why?
Again, because they think he's a PlayStation dude. A lot of people don't actually know that he's not actually. He's a freaking Xbox dude. Like a lot of people don't freaking know that, so they don't know nothing about him except for he makes videos about PlayStation.
I'm gonna get to the heart of it because you don't see what I see, and we know that because a lot of people don't see what I see. The real answer, Truity, is that they are thirsty for information. That's why they let him in the community. That's why they keep watching his videos. They are thirsty for information. They're acting like Xbox fans. They're so thirsty for information that they go and get their information from MBG, which gives you absolutely nothing of real value. Nothing that is true. Nothing that can be confirmed. Exactly. But they keep going back to him. And they know where he came from. And they don't even care. They're like, hey, I'm thirsty for news. I'll get my news from him. I say this all the time about MBG, right? I say that when a hot game comes out, do you ever see MBG play that game? Or does he just stop talking about the game's rumors because it already exists? Because other people are already covering it. He doesn't want to cover it anymore because he doesn't have any information about it anymore. You see what I'm saying? You like, but when it came to like before the game comes out, oh, he has all the news, he has all the rumors. When the game comes out, he does not cover it anymore. He does not play it anymore. Stellar Blade is out. Rise of the Ronin is out. Final Fantasy is out. Helldivers is out.
After those, you don't talk.
Exactly. Once they came out, no longer gonna cover that stuff. All he's gonna do is cover the next made-up rumor and lie. We're not gonna show his channel now because I already know what I know is fact. But when we go to his channel, you'll see exactly what I'm talking about. I just confirmed to you guys something that they won't confirm. We're not gonna get that much major gaming news, right? A lot of the major gaming news announcements are gonna be saved for the events at the later part of this month. At the later part of the month of May, which the new month starts tomorrow, and then in the early parts of June. Not going anywhere past the 15th, if I'm not mistaken, for the E3 showcases. Let's get to the major topic of this stream, and I just want to say this so we can have it on file. I believe people like IGN and GameSpot's Game Radar and many other publishers that had a problem with Hellblade, they're going to give all the praise to had a problem with Stellar Blade. They're going to give all the praise to Hellblade. I feel like they're going to announce that Hellblade's combat is better. They're going to say the exploration is better. They're going to claim that it's longer. There was some shit that happened yesterday.
That'll be a bold-faced lie.
It will be, but there was something that happened yesterday from somebody that gamers thought they could trust. How long does it take to beat? That official Twitter page that's supposed to give you an accurate time on how long it takes you to beat a game. And what I found really, really funny was they said it takes you 14 hours to beat the story and then 20 something hours for completionists. And I'm doing everything like as if I'm preparing for a platinum, but I have not confirmed that I'm going to platinum the game yet. But I'm doing a lot of things. And they're telling me I'm 34 hours into the game. So who do I believe? Myself and many other gamers.
I'm already 15 hours into the game and I haven't gotten anywhere.
Yeah, who do we believe? Gamers, myself included, or do we believe somebody that says the average number that's the average number? Multiple people on their tweet were calling them out saying that is false information. I called them out, and then a lot of people joined my tweet, and they were like, "Yeah, that's definitely false. I'm here. This is how many hours I have." I say it over and over again. Every day that passes, you find out why you can't trust gaming journalism. They lying for the sake of lying at this point, and I don't understand it. They want to make it seem like the game is bad, so bad. Oh, it's short. It's not good. What about this game? Slow motion walking, cinematic walking, 30 frames per second. Low resolution. Characters you don't know. Characters you don't care about. The only major good aspect of the game is the facial animations, which you don't really give a fuck about because you don't want to see her face haunt your fucking nightmares. Her dirty ass face. All of the battles are one-on-one battles. And the game has been confirmed to be 8 hours. But if you take anybody else running through the game, it could be half that. So it could be 4 hours. And then if you want to round it out to the average, like that liar on Twitter said, then it'll take you 2 hours to beat the game. I'd rather play Stellar Blade than this any day. Even the linear parts of the first act of the game are going to take longer to get through than Stellar Blade. Most gamers have not beaten Stellar Blade yet. And the game came out on Friday. And a lot of them have been playing the game through the weekend. Yeah, bullshit. Stellar Blade Combat. Oh man, 30 frames per second, 964p, 8 hours, equal Game Pass. Yes, the game is going to be bad. But they're not going to say the game is bad. They're going to say this is Game of the Year worthy. Watch. Watch. They're going to say the game is Game of the Year worthy. They're going to say the game is worthy of Game of the Year. That's what they're going to say. They're not going to claim that it's bad. They're not going to talk about the low frame rates. They're not going to say anything about all the things that they're doing that is worse than Stellar Blade. No. No. They're not going to remind you about those bad things. They're going to automatically try to push this game to the front of the line for Game of the Year contender talking points. That is what's going to happen. Yeah, the game is definitely going to be mid. We know how these Game Pass titles turn out. Before even trying to continue the hype of this game, they have already moved on to trying to celebrate the Xbox showcase that is literally a month and change away. And I'm trying to figure out, why would you announce the Xbox showcase so early, a month in advance? Why announce it a month in advance like we don't know it's coming? Like, you should be focusing on getting people to buy this game, but you already know no one's going to buy this game. Not on Xbox. This whole situation is going to be funny. And I think, if I'm not mistaken, this game is going to Game Pass day and date as well. So for PC, I would imagine most PC fans don't feel a need to play a game like this. So I'll check. I just wanted to see something else about the Stellar Blade boycott. Want to keep my eye on this change.org petition. Sony fucked themselves over with this. They can easily be taken to court for a class action lawsuit for lying, because they got caught red-handed lying. Should have never did what they did. Doesn't mean I'm not enjoying the game. It doesn't mean I'm going to stop playing the game. But they lied.
How far has the petition gone to so far?
It's sitting at 59,000 signatures.
Oh, it's climbing. Goddamn.
Yeah. Maybe by the end of the week they'd be close to like 100, maybe. Yeah, let me go check the Steam. Hellblade. Fuck. Let me see. Is it available on PC? I know it is.
Hellblade? Oh,
Hellblade. Hellblade. Yep. Specs and PC. This game using you know, yeah, find all that. There you go. Yeah, it's on PC day and date. $50. Story rich cinematic mythology. That's what it's. That's what the tags are. Doesn't have any tags for exploration, open world, action, adventure, third person adventure, nothing. It doesn't have anything like that. It just says story rich cinematic mythology. So basically, you're gonna be playing a movie game, which is what they claim that they don't like from PlayStation gamers games. So this is gonna be funny.
Jay, they called the first one a movie game.
Yeah, before it went to Xbox, yeah, and before Microsoft picked up the publisher.
It was a movie game walking simulator.
Yep.
Now it's actually on par with God of War.
Yep, that's what they want, dude. They think it's on par with God of War. This is really, really interesting. I don't think this is new gameplay. I know this is clickbait, but I'm gonna click it anyway because I know there's nothing new for Hellblade. They can't show too much of Hellblade because the game is so short. If they show too much, it could spoil stuff for you. So they're not going to show a lot. Lucci Sky, Cerebon post green and blue heart. Yep. They're on third party. Look, I can't do the crazy fanboy shit. So I'm adjusting all this information, but we have to wait for the. Let me repeat it. Let me repeat it. Truity, Sarah Bond posted a green and a blue heart emoji on Twitter. Like I said, I'm not going to go down the rabbit hole of the crazy PlayStation fanboy shit. I'm waiting for certain information to come out for me to go as crazy as you guys are, right? I can't do what you guys are doing. We need to wait until they actually are all in on third party. They still have their foot out and they have 1 foot in. They once they are waist deep into putting all their games on PlayStation, I'll be just like you guys. But they're not there yet. And I don't have a times table of when they could get there. I think it'll be in the next 2 years, within the next 2 years, meaning this year and next year. But as of right now, I don't think you should be going crazy right yet. They just basically want to make it comfortable for PlayStation fans to continue to support Xbox on PlayStation. But I don't know. When they give out the next 4 games, and I know what the next 4 games are because we talk about it all the time. There's no other games they can give us that we don't already have. Like, never mind, Ravenlock, the game I played on Xbox. That they locked that behind a contract, and there might be another couple other games. Once a couple more of those, and then the other ones I named come over, then I'll be just like you guys. But right now, giving us 4 shitty games that most of us really didn't give a fuck about, that's not a flex to say they're going all in. We got to see what happens.
It's funny because they actually still sold, even though they're shitty games, they're actually still sold by some of the random places. Niggas on PlayStation, I can't play PlayStation anymore. So it's still sold, and it's sold enough for them to actually be hyping over it. I'm like, God damn. Does that mean Yoshi never sells shit? Like, God damn.
I agree, Des. If Sony goes the way that Nintendo does, they will dominate even more. Exclusives matter. Yes, exclusives matter. But you have people masquerading as PlayStation fans or actual PlayStation fans telling Sony to keep putting their games on PC. And we all, as PlayStation real gamers, we have to call those guys out. We got to call those dudes out because Sony is listening to them thinking that they're the real PlayStation gamers. And in reality, you're the real PlayStation gamer, the one that knows the value of exclusives. Identity theft. That's what I'm looking at it as. Identity theft. It's identity theft because they're not listening to us. They think they're hearing words from us, but in reality they're not. They're hearing it from somebody that looks like us, that's pretending to be us, but it's not us. Xbox fans seem to do whatever they need to do to get by. They don't seem to really give a fuck about.
Oh, they're hurting.
Yeah, the state of Xbox. I know they're hurting, but they don't give a fuck enough to fight. They stop fighting for exclusives, full exclusives, not going to PC. You're like they're beyond that. They're like, it doesn't even matter if it's on PC.
They said it's not the 90s anymore. Huh. Yeah. I heard this nigga once said that it's not the 90s anymore. Exclusives. Games take too much to make. They need to be on PC. I'm like, okay.
Yeah, I don't know what you talking about with no, it's Alex. That's not really what they want to play. They want every game that we got. They don't want to play it to completion or find out anything about the story. They do want to mod these games. They do want the character models. And once they get access to these games, once these games are on PC, they can rip the character models. I've started to see the Helldiver Soldier. Let me show you. Because there was some mods. Oh
dear.
There was a couple of PC mods for the Helldivers 2 Soldier. I'm just trying to see if it's there. Is it not there? When developers actually listen to their community. Oh yeah, I heard they had added a new animation for the revolver, which is the quick reload thing, the little reload thing that has all the bullets and you just stick it in. I heard that they added that, which most game devs like they'll fix something in a patch and they like it does something different. But in this game, like they fix it and it does something different, but you see it. You actually get to see the difference. Like, they really... Look at that. That's how it was before the update. You had to individually reload the gun. And after the update, this is how it is. And he sticks a whole clip in there. He's like, that's fucking dope. Because it makes it quicker to reload that gun. I'm telling you, bro. Helldivers, underrated fucking game. Even to this day, bro. Underrated. Underrated, bro. Oh, man.
Give it about a year or two and it will be a completely different game.
Yeah, I agree. Let me see. Let me just show you the Batman mod. Just to give you guys an example of what they do, right? Because a lot of people don't understand. When they get our game on PC, they want the character model. They don't want to play the game. They don't care about the story. They want the character model. Once they get the character model, they can make the character model do anything they want. They can put the character model in another game. They can make X-rated content with that character model, right? That's all they truly care about. And Sony doesn't understand that. So, when it came to this, they put the character models, the Helldiver Soldier outfit, they got the schematics from the game. They put the outfit, modded it into Batman. Just an example, Batman. We don't know how many other games the Helldiver Soldier outfit will be in. But it's in Batman right now.
God damn.
So, how does that make you feel as a PlayStation gamer? They don't want the game. They don't want to buy it. They don't want to play it. They don't care about the story. They care about the data. Let me get all the character models and then I can make them do whatever I want them to do in any game I want. They don't really want the game, though. You know, in Helldiver's case, they did play the game. In Helldiver's case, you know, they're doing their part. But most PlayStation exclusives like God of War and Uncharted and even Horizon to a degree because they really don't like that game. Yeah, that's what they're doing. But yeah, it was weird when I heard about this mod. I thought it was cool because I love Batman and I love Helldivers. But it's a perfect example that PC fans don't take shit seriously.
But it doesn't look like him.
It looks like a Helldiver Soldier.
It doesn't look like Batman. I'm sorry.
Oh, that doesn't look like Batman, but they don't care. That's the whole thing. It's.
I mean, they've changed the text, the flavor text on the components of the suit, and they've made them Batman-y. Is that all they've done? They just edited it.
No, they just put the suit in there. They wanted him to be a Helldiver. They didn't want him to be Batman. They're not trying to make him Batman. They're trying to make him a Helldiver.
Is this Helldivers or is this?
This is Batman.
This is a Batman game.
This is Batman, and they have the Helldivers outfit in Batman.
Oh, right, I understand. Right.
Yeah, that's what's going on.
I see. That makes a lot more sense.
Yep. Okay. Let me go check Lucci Sky. See what you're talking about. Okay, Sarah Bond says save the date for the Xbox Showcase June 9th at 10 a.m. Pacific time. Sorry guys, I can't show you wrestling here. I don't know why YouTube likes to automatically go into other shit. Get me copyrighted. By Redacted, followed by Redacted Direct, which is the Call of Duty Direct. Our teams and partners are working hard on our first showcase featuring games from our studios across Activision, Blizzard, Bethesda, and Xbox Game Studios. Controller, Stars, Green Heart, Blue Heart. Hope you can join us. Look, I got it. Let me go. Because you're going to keep bugging me about this. So I can't break down so much because there's nothing else here from this. And I don't like to speculate until we actually see stuff because they could be, like I said, they could be doing all this shit and end up announcing Ravenlock come over and some other Xbox games that I forgot. So we're going to be I'll go get the screenshot and put it up for you guys so you can see. Xbox fans better prepare to cry a lot this year. They should definitely prepare to cry a lot. It doesn't look like it's going to get any easier for you. I might head on over to Starbucks in the morning. Let me go get this. I'm trying to find out. Push the messages still because I've gotten so many messages in my DMs. I need to go check what you guys are sending. Send me all the time. I hope it's good info. Somatic, Carlito away. Carlito, Hellblade 2 PS5 port rumor maybe. Yeah. Oh, okay. It's definitely happening. You're gonna want to make their money. Okay. Oh God, no. Okay. Let's go review this screenshot. Again, I'm not going to go crazy like a lot of people doing right now with the crazy fanboy console war shit. It's just, no. We need to see the next 4 games. They can give it, like I said, they could end up giving us Ravenlock, and will I play that game again and get the platinum on PlayStation? Fuck yes, I will. But you know, the 4 games I named, those are the ones I'm waiting for her to announce. So we gotta see what they do. They could be putting the blue in there because Activision puts Call of Duty on PlayStation. That's why they could come out later and say we put the blue in there because we have a Activision showcase after the show, which is a branch of Xbox, and they're still putting Call of Duty on PlayStation. So they could say, hey, we have the blue heart on there specifically for that and representation. If you go too crazy, you're going to turn up with an L. I'm not going to follow you guys because a lot of people have been getting L's. I don't want to follow you get an L. Because you won't get responsibility for the L. I will get responsibility for the L because I know better. So if I know better, I'm not going to follow you. You do your own thing. You take your own L. I'm optimistic. I'm going to wait and see what really goes down. It's best to wait. Unless you fucking know for sure what she's talking about, which most of y'all don't. We need to wait and see. But yes, they are definitely going third party. But we need to see how far they're going to go. If they start to announce stuff at their showcase that are going to PlayStation platforms, that's when you can celebrate. I highly doubt they're going to do that. It will piss off a lot of the remaining Xbox fans.
What remaining Xbox fans? They're all saying the same thing.
So we're gonna see.
Hasn't it been the case with the Nintendo partner show that they had grounded and Pentiment.
Yes.
And they announced that rather than Phil Spencer say in his business update, this is where it's going to go.
Exactly. So what people should be looking.
He couldn't say.
He couldn't say it.
Nintendo's stuff to announce.
Actually, what he actually said is that he's going to let the he's not going to announce them here because he wants the teams to announce the games, but the teams didn't announce the games. Who announced the games was Nintendo. The only teams that announced their games was freaking what's his name for Sea of Thieves, the developer for Sea of Thieves.
That's what I just said.
That was the only ones. You were low, so I couldn't.
I just said Nintendo announced it, and that's why Phil couldn't say what the games were. Because they wanted to have the announcement.
Well, let me say this.
I'm thinking that in the future, that's how it's going to go. Sony are going to have maybe even a sizzle reel of the Xbox games they're going to get, because they're going to have a load of games. Let me
cut to the chase. It's not Sony. Sony does not have the contract. It's Jeff Keighley. The Jeff Keighley Summer Games Fest.
You think it's all going to be there?
Yes, because the Jeff Keighley Summer Game Fest is the Thursday before the Xbox Showcase. It's better to already know what games are going to PlayStation before you do this Xbox Showcase. Because remember, Sony's Showcase is before the Summer Games Fest, which is the week before that, on the week of the 21st. And I know that Sony don't want to show the shit off because they didn't show the shit off at any of their showcase. They didn't have a showcase just so they could show Xbox fucking old ass games off. Fuck no. Nintendo does that shit. Why? Because Nintendo's fucking desperate. Nintendo literally has the indie games section holding them up right now. Like, Nintendo does not have major player games anymore. It's the indie section that's holding them up. So it makes sense that they would have got that deal. When it comes to Jeff Keighley, Jeff Keighley's show is only as good as the amount of games he can show off. So he definitely would contract Xbox to see if they have an announcement for something. It will probably be Starfield. If anything that comes over to PlayStation this year, next, that will probably take the spot of 4 games in total, it'll be Starfield. And maybe a Valve gets changes from Xbox to D&D.
Mm-hmm. I don't know what you're saying.
They just need to give us our game back and be done with it. Like, I don't know why they just don't do that.
What game?
They have what you call it. Our game over there from Insomniac. I just can't remember the name right now.
Sunset Overdrive.
Yeah, Sunset Overdrive.
Can I ask you a question?
That would be interesting. They could announce that. Yeah, that would be weird.
Can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
All right. Xbox having a showcase in June. Are they going to be announcing the dates at which they're releasing their upcoming games on Xbox?
I have no idea. I don't work in the industry. I couldn't tell you that.
If they do, and they don't mention any of them going to PlayStation, do you think that's likely?
I think it's very likely. They're not they don't want to 100% spit in the face of their fans. Okay. Like, they'll spit in their food when they're not looking, but they're not gonna spit in their face.
Niggas said that's spit in the food.
So I mean, that's what I think. They're still afraid of public backlash, even though they don't have that many fans to have the type of backlash that could financially hurt them anymore. Then they're already hurt, because they're already hurt financially.
There is something they could do. The games that they have already talked about, Avowed, Indiana Jones, Hellblade, they are announced at this event. Given everyone knows the date of Hellblade, but the point is that they are Xbox games that might even go to Game Pass, and then they will need to have other things go to PlayStation. But those won't be the same ones necessarily, and then they will have to be maybe things that are from the past, like the Gears of War trilogy, and that will get a remaster on PlayStation 5, and it would be PlayStation that would announce that. But as that's long in the past, as far as Xbox gamers are concerned, that is not a loss to them. They've already played those games to death. So
yeah, I would say no to that.
Be a viable way forward for them to make money off games that are in their back catalogue. I would announce them because they are the ones who want to announce the game, like Nintendo want to announce that they had Pentiment. So it fits that pattern. And then Xbox has to have something to announce itself. So that's why it does timed exclusives for its games, where Hellblade will come to PlayStation, but they won't mention it when they first talk about it. They won't talk about Indiana Jones simultaneously releasing on PlayStation when they talk about that and give that a date. It's either that or they're all going to go simultaneous release and they are going to actually and say we're going third party, which I'd be a bit surprised about. But I mean, we just don't know. It could go that way.
Here's where I actually have to disagree with you. I've seen and heard from a lot of Xbox news that their breaking point is Gears, Halo, and Forza. So if they put those over onto PlayStation, they will not be supporting Xbox.
Okay.
So no.
Well, maybe they could put Overdrive on PlayStation.
Yeah. That's
I mean, there's still some others. I would have to do some very deep research, and I'm just way too fucking lazy to care. But I know one of the other ones that are locked, like Raven Lock, and then maybe some other types of indie games that they have locked with a Game Pass exclusivity contract. The Hypercharge Unboxed. But I don't know. I don't know if they want to do the nickel and dime thing, like in that type. I think they want to go after the big bucks. You see what Sony did when it came to PC? They're like, hey, we're going all in. We're not gonna put the ones that we know you don't care about. We're gonna put the ones that we know you care about. So at the end of the day, I think that they're gonna go put those over. They're gonna go put the bigger ones over. I don't know if it's Halo, Gears, or Forza though, but they could definitely start with saying we are fully third party. Yes, Bethesda and Activision games are still going over or going to go over. Starfield, stuff like that, Valve. But I don't. Halo, Gears, and Forza would indicate that they're completely done competing and that there is no new Xbox hardware coming out, and I don't know that that's the case yet. So I would not prepare for such an announcement yet.
Hardware is coming, but that does not mean it's actually going to be a console.
True, it doesn't mean that, but I don't think that they're prepared to say that we're done by announcing flagships. I think if they announce flagships at this showcase, they basically confirm that they're done. And I don't think they're at that level yet.
No, I don't. I don't either. As I said, as you said, it might be Starfield. It might. I hope it's also Sunset Overdrive because I actually want that game over here. But
I don't think that they're gonna put any of the ones that are too old that they can't make money back from. You know, Sea of Thieves has microtransactions. Grounded has microtransactions. Pentiment is a cheap ass indie title, so it's no loss, no foul right there. And then what's the third one? Hi-Fi Rush is pretty fucking new, right? So
yeah,
strategically those games make sense, right? An indie game that's so small that can't lose money. two games as a service that have microtransactions and a hot platformer. Then when you look at their next wave, what is their next wave gonna have? Well, I would imagine their next wave has some newer game like a Starfield and maybe a games as a service trickled in there, but I don't know. I don't know what that would be. They don't have much except for Halo.
They picked really bad games for their first 4.
Yeah, I agree, 100%. They were all dog shit. We better hope they don't announce Redfall because they could do that. I don't think Sony would take it, but yeah, they could be announcing Redfall. You got to be careful. Like if you read too much into this, you gonna sit up here going into this and thinking that they're announcing Halo and they're not announcing Halo, bro. Nah, they're not announcing Halo.
I doubt they'll announce. As I said, I doubt they'll announce anything major. But at the end of the day, Starfield is major for them. So
exactly.
If they do announce Starfield, that's still big. And then you gotta also take into consideration, like they already gave us a game that was not from the two publishers they bought. They've already given us a game from the one that's not from one of those. Like, see, as I said, Sea of Thieves is one of their core pillar studios because they bought Rare way back when, before they even bought a freaking studio that made freaking Forza. They had Rare. Like Rare was one of their core pillar studios, and they brought over a game from that studio. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I get it that it's old, and you know it's old, and that's one of the reasons because Phil Spencer said these games are going old because they're a year old. They're a year old with communities. He said that. He said that's the reason we are bringing these games over because it's a year old and it has communities. But bringing over a game that was not from a publisher that Rare's never made a game on PlayStation. Put it that way. So
well, if and there's another one. There's some other ones. Okay, so I heard a couple of people say, and don't take this seriously because I heard people say this, but I don't believe it. And they were saying something about maybe they announce Killer Instinct or maybe the Rare Replay will come over to PlayStation. I think Xbox has enough games to bring over before they get to Halo, Gears, and Forza. They still have another. They have 2 to maybe 3 sets of 4 games that they could give us that are not Halo, Gears, and Forza yet.
If they actually bring over Killer Instinct, that wouldn't actually be a bad get because that's a fighting game and the PlayStation has Evo, so they would want to try and get that game into an Evo setting. So that wouldn't actually be too much of a bad bring over because literally niggas over here play fighting games all the time. So you know what I mean? It wouldn't be a bad choice.
What do you think they're going to bring to PS5 next, Jay?
I do think Starfield is a part of the next one, but I don't know what Jay. I couldn't even give it.
I am asking Jay.
I couldn't even give an example. Oh, Jay.
I don't know.
I don't know what Jay is. I don't know where Jay is.
He's there. I mean, we're not.
Honestly, I don't
speculating. But look, it seems to be. If we're even talking about this, we need to have some idea of what they could even put on PlayStation 5. And if we say, "Oh, it can't be Halo, Gears, and Forza," because that would upset people too much. At least not right now. Okay, then what else?
Okay. You got Ravenlock. It's easy. It's a very easy answer. You got Ravenlock. You got a Valve. You got Starfield. You got the Rare Replay. You got Killer Instinct. You have any of the other games that they want to be like Quantum Break, Rise, Son of Rome, Sunset Overdrive, Quantum Break. Like when you ask what else could they do before the big ones, there's a lot of games that they could do before the big ones. Realistically, but it all depends on where they want to go with this. Like, do they want to go with the smaller ones before they get to the big ones, or do they go to the big ones and then what else? Like, you put the smaller ones after the big ones, no one will care about the small ones. So you don't see Sony doing that. Sony don't put the small games on PC. They just put the big blockbusters over there. They don't put the small ones over there because they know the small ones ain't gonna do shit. The only way to get people to buy the small the only way to get people to buy the small, or in this case, the shitty Xbox leftovers, is to give us those leftovers first. If you give us what we really want, we ain't gonna touch the fucking leftovers. Give a kid some ice cream and some chocolate and whatever else he wants. He's not gonna eat that dinner. If it's between the candy, the chocolate, the cake, and the ice cream.
Okay, I've got another thought for you. If you're prepared to think about it, what is the likelihood of Microsoft not only saying we can't afford to acquire these businesses and then have like Call of Duty Black Ops in Game Pass? That's going to have to be full price, $70, and then say the same about Indiana Jones, right? So people are expecting that these games are going to come out on Game Pass, and they're going to be upset when they're not. But I'm thinking, how do you expect them to come out on Game Pass when they've spent billions of dollars acquiring these creators? And I'm thinking there might be things like Avowed come to Game Pass. And Hellblade comes to Game Pass, but Indiana Jones and Black Ops don't.
Okay, you gotta repeat that again. You said Indiana Jones and Black Ops don't.
Aren't in Game Pass because they want full price for them.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, but Indiana Jones is going to Game Pass.
Well, that's the thing. I'm surprised about that.
Why? Why? Like that's Microsoft made a promise, and they got to keep that promise.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. If they said that, then it's coming, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's why
Black Ops. It's going to be a de facto simultaneous release on PS5, isn't it? So yeah. It's going to be not sensible for them to make it in Game Pass when it's being sold for full price on PlayStation. They're going to say, look, we're going to have this for full price on our system. And we haven't committed to it.
No.
So that's how that goes. I just wonder if there's anything else that they're going to do it with, and they're going to start charging us for other stuff. I don't think the Game Pass thing is sustainable. I expect you to have to buy.
No one thinks it's
as a full price game, and it wasn't going to be in Game Pass.
It's not sustainable, but that's what the PlayStation community cushion is going to be for. They're going to put those games on PlayStation, and we have to buy them. But on Xbox, this good just go straight to Game Pass. It's up to the PlayStation community if you're going to be smart enough to do it or not.
Yeah, but they can't keep operating Xbox as a fucking charity.
I agree 100%. The question is, when do they stop?
Well, they might have already told us it might be 2027. For the FTC hearing, they said they wanted to get to 100 million install of subscribers on Game Pass, and if they didn't, they're pulling out. So if they're still committed to that, I don't see them making it. Therefore, 2027 is the end. Now, how they pull themselves out of the industry at that point is details, right? Do they end Game Pass? Possibly. Do they?
They're not going to end Game Pass.
Do they have something else that's like it, where you might have 20 games that are their games that they own the IPs to, and then you have them to try before you buy, and you get to play them for 4 hours, and then you get to continue with your save state into the game if you then buy them.
That's fine.
That would be all right, because that would be like the games that you came with the PlayStation 5 that were in there, like I think it was called Platinum or something, where they had all these games that you could try out, and in fact there weren't just time limited demos, they were full games. So by having it be that you have like something like Microsoft Gold, they call it something like that, and you'd be paying to be online. You'd have access to these 20 games to try before you buy, and it would be much cheaper. So rather than it being $20 a week, it would be, or $17 a week, whatever it is, it would be $5. Because I think part of the problem with them getting subscribers is it's more expensive than Netflix. And it's not worth it. There's no way it's worth it. You look at people on their Xboxes and what they're actually doing when you go on Xbox to see what other people in your friends list are doing, and they're all watching Netflix.
Yeah, I mean, but I think the publicity stunt, Lucci Sky is saying they have enough money to do it. I think the publicity stunt that they're more pro-consumer than Sony isn't worth it anymore, because people are still buying a PlayStation over an Xbox, regardless of what Xbox does for their fans, like give games away.
Xbox fans are cheap. They and you already got them in liking freaking what you call it. They already got them liking a service that just gives you the full game, for free.
It isn't the full game though.
Game Pass. Giving them a demo version not gonna work. Okay.
But yeah, I mean, on Sony's system, it's complete, feature complete, and generally free of bugs. And it's the opposite on Xbox, because you're not funding it properly for it to be good quality.
It's gonna be really interesting though, like to see the next couple games, because this is the thing. If they announce anything else, PlayStation gamers can say, hey, y'all was wrong about saying that they only said 4 games.
Well, it's already been 7.
I know, but if they announce that there are more, that's what we waiting for. For Microsoft, Xbox division heads, for them to say out of their mouth on camera with audio, there are more games coming over from our first party studios. That's what we need. We need the words. Y'all, some people in the PlayStation community, y'all operate on some bullshit where y'all don't get that fucking real fucking tangible facts. Y'all run with weird shit. Nah, bro. We need the real fucking, there are more games coming to PlayStation and Nintendo from Xbox Game Studios. That's what we need to hear. We need to hear them say that shit.
Oh, I'm a Jay, if they say that, that's like the death knell to them, bro. They're gonna go wild. They're gonna probably
I can't hear what he's saying. He's breaking up.
Yeah, they call him the broke up. He does a lot of broke up cans.
When I listened to the business update that they did, and I listened to it 5 times, and then there was that interview with Tom Warren, they didn't say 4 games and only 4 games forevermore. They left it quite open. They didn't make it so it was, only 4 games. Now, they didn't say, it will be more in the future. These are the first of all the ones we're doing. No, they were careful to mislead people into thinking, it's only 4 games. But if you actually carefully hear what they say, they don't preclude it being more than 4 games. And then in the interview,
they wouldn't do that. They want to leave the door open.
It's even more the case that it's like, is it actually going to be more games?
It's funny because it's definitely going to be more games announced very soon because they want this momentum to keep going. They see more money from the PlayStation community with the shittiest of games in these last couple months than they've seen in the last few years from Xbox, and that is funny.
Hey, that's the worst part, bro. That's the worst part. They gave up the worst ones and they still made money, bro. I'm like, God damn, bro.
Like they give out any bigger ones like a Starfield, they're gonna get a lot more money over here. I know there's enough PlayStation dudes that they secretly wanted that game. They're gonna pay for top dollar for that game. Cause I know PlayStation dudes. For some weird reason, I know them. I know they will pay for that dog shit of a game. I know True Woody gonna pay for it again.
Do you really?
And you gotta pay for it again? And you gotta pay for it? Starfield? When it comes to PlayStation?
Did I say that?
I'm asking, are you gonna pay for it again?
Did I say that?
No, I'm asking. Will you buy the game or will you not buy the game again? When it comes to PlayStation?
I don't know.
Oh, okay. I would assume that you buy it because you're a Bethesda fan. You love RPGs from Bethesda, right? If that's your identity, you gotta commit to it. Unless you no longer love Bethesda and they fell off in your personal opinion.
No. Hold on.
And they're not the king of RPGs anymore in your personal opinion.
If they got DualSense support, then we could talk.
Okay, well, you're gonna get the game. You're gonna get the game. Yeah.
No, because they didn't.
They're gonna get that DualSense support, just like Hi-Fi Rush. and Sea of Thieves. Remember Sea of Thieves and Hi-Fi Rush got DualSense support. It's pretty much a given that it's gonna come over here and have DualSense support, and True Woody gonna buy that game again. Goobity motherfucking goo. How about that?
Listen. If they do that, then
True Woody gonna get the game. Don't listen to this dude. This dude gonna buy the game again. He got triple dip.
Listen, I did not
got that shit on PC. Got Game Pass on his Xbox and the PC. He don't care.
No. There's a reason why.
He doesn't care.
Hold on. There's a reason for that. I just can't be about to boot up my Xbox. I mean the PC and actually pay that shit because that shit is annoying on the PC. It's not annoying. I don't have a problem with it. It's just that, bro. PC is not as cracked up as PC is not as nice as it's cracked up to be, bro. Like, goddamn, that shit is annoying to load up and play games, bro.
Well, I'm glad you said it, so they can come attack you now. Because I think everybody knows that secret's been out. That secret's been out. I hear PC fans talking about how shitty PC is, bro. So that ain't nothing, bro. That ain't nothing new to me.
Oh shit, bro. Bro, I just want to load. There are times I just want to load that shit up and play, but I gotta load the PC up. I gotta make sure that the settings are all right.
Yeah,
if the settings not all right, it may not even fucking load. I'm like, fuck, I just like, okay. There was actually a time where I was actually trying to play something else on the PC, and because the drivers, the what you call it, the NVIDIA card got updated. That shit would not load properly. I was like, what the fuck is going on? I didn't even know the card got updated. It would not load properly whatsoever. It had so much issues. And I emptied them away.
You definitely buying that shit again. Somebody in the chat talking about a list of fucking games that Xbox. It doesn't matter what Xbox brings out. They're still in last place, and it's not gonna help.
Oh yeah,
I want anybody listening. I want anybody even attempting to write that stupid list that y'all do every fucking year. It ain't gonna fix this mess. Y'all said the same shit about Starfield, and what happened? Tell me what Starfield helped. Did it reset anything?
Hey,
you can bring out a new Doom. You can bring out a new game, Gears. You can bring out. Hold on. You can bring out State of Decay 3. None of those games together, not even together, are going to do anything. It's not doing anything.
Jay, it was game of the generation.
Exactly. It was your game of the generation because you went out and brought it. And you definitely believe the hype.
Hey, I'm not.
You believe the hype. And you kept arguing with me multiple streams about how Bethesda does this with RPGs and does this. And I had to keep reminding you that's Bethesda from 9 years or 10 years ago at the time that you were remembering. But you played the game, so you saw that I was right. Because it's not the Bethesda you fell in love with. It's not the same. We got to go forward, and they're never going to be going backward. They're never going to be the Bethesda we love. Just like PlayStation. PlayStation never going to be the PlayStation that I love and respect on the PS3 generation and the beginning of the PS4 generation. And they're just no one's ever going to be the same. You got to go forward and hope that they see the error of their ways and backtrack. But most of these companies, they too bold for that. They too cocky. They too stubborn. Hard-headed. But yeah, I love when Xbox fans make those lists because when they make those dumbass lists, I be like, hey, bro, what about the list y'all made last year or in 2022 or 2021? How that shit work out for you? All them games you kept talking about, how did it fix your situation? Did more people buy your console? Did people sell their PS5 so they can have an Xbox in their house? All those fucking games y'all keep putting on that stupid ass list and it's not moving nothing. Also, by the way, man, on this stream we don't tell lies. So you can either say I'm joking or you're about to get blocked in one fucking button. So you can go on and type I'm joking, PlayStation isn't last place, or you're going to get blocked. We don't lie here. And when you have a random ass dummy account, we know that we can't trust anything you're saying, bro. I'm not one of them other YouTubers. I'll catch you, bro. And you will get blocked. He's a random. Doesn't matter. I don't know who he is. You don't know who he is. No profile picture, random person. I'm trying to be generous. I'm giving you a little bit of time, bro. I see you. You know, I see you. You said PlayStation is last place.
Oh,
come on! I see you. I'm waiting for you to say I'm joking. Going once, going twice. You're blocked. Have fun with that.
Enjoy your life.
Air support is en route.
Oh, sorry. I didn't wait too.
Air support is en route.
Are you gonna buy you? Ready?
Welcome to the Gulag. If you survive, you earn your freedom.
Oh my God in heaven! The sweet chin music! It is academic! Move this man!
Sweet chin music.
Get his ass up out of here.
I'm messing with you.
Mass produce, you missed a lot. I don't know where to start, but first of all, if you see any Xbox fanboys running around the internet with stupid ass lists, remind them that the list they made last year didn't save Xbox. All them games that you name on list and make a little wallpaper, that does not save Xbox. It does not change anything. Also, we were talking about this tweet from Sarah Bond and what it means and what games may come over and what games may not. I don't think the Halo, Gears, and Forza shit is... I feel like if they bring that out, and just hear me out, this is the dumbest thing PlayStation did. PlayStation putting their biggest games on PC first was the dumbest thing, because they could have put the smaller ones over there, and then the PC fans would have had no other choice but to buy those games. But they didn't do that. So they're putting all their big games over there, and they're just pirating those games. Now, we don't have access or free access to pirate on the level that the PC community does on PlayStation. So when a developer puts a game over here, more than likely your game's going to sell, or we're just going to skip the game. So Xbox is putting their let me say shittier games on PlayStation right now, and they're actually making money enough for Microsoft to brag on the internet. So it stands the reason that they would not give us their biggest games. They're not going to make the same mistakes Sony made with PC by putting Halo, Gears, and Forza on PlayStation, because that sends a completely different message than putting big titles on PC. The message it sends when you put Halo on PlayStation gaming console is that you are completely done with the console war. And they're not. And I talk to True Woody. I talk to you about this all the time. They're not done, and the console war isn't over. It's not just over because the ignorant fanboys of the Xbox community continue to fight. Microsoft has not confirmed that it's over. Confirmed that it's over by putting Halo, Gears, and Forza on PlayStation. That's when you confirm it's over.
Well,
and they have not done that. Yeah, when that day happens, it's over. Just like when you started seeing Sonic games on the Wii U and the Wii U and the Switch. Yeah, it was over. When Sonic went into Smash Brothers, it was over.
When that happens, Jay gonna be throwing confetti up in the air.
Yeah, it'll be a happy day. Hey, when Xbox dies, we all win. Just remember, when Xbox dies, we all win, bro. Like, for real, bro. It's like that. Like, Xbox has not done anything in the last 10 years to help gaming. Not a damn thing. They've been nothing but a hindrance to all of us. They need to go. When they die, we all win. I know True Woody will be at that funeral crying and shit. He loves him some Tom Holler. You know, what's his name? Tom Holler? Holland? Howard? Whatever his name is.
Todd Howard?
It's the guy. It's the guy that does Bethesda stuff. The Bethesda guy. Call him Bethesda guy. I'll call him Bethesda guy.
Hold on. They're finally acknowledging that they should have had a freaking Fallout ready. Bro, I'm swear, bro.
Yeah, because see, now they see all that hype, right? And this is why they said that. Because they're not making that much money. They see a lot of people buying the game, but they're not making a lot of money off of that old-ass 9-year-old game.
Mm-hmm. They're like, oh, we now they're thinking of having external teams probably working on another Fallout. Bro, you should have had that already done. That should have been something you've done already, bro. They're not thinking ahead. And that's the issue.
You're damn right about that. You know what I'm thinking ahead to? Stellar Yams and the legacy of the Cams. I'm gonna hop on Stellar Blade for a little bit. Oh, yeah. Xbox doesn't have many good games to offer us. The games they gave us were what they look at as their best. To us, it's dog shit. But that was the best they could do. But they got some other games that I think PlayStation fans will be more willing to spend money on. You know, Hellblade, Starfield, a Valve, Indiana Jones, stuff like that. Yeah, I gotta remember that I'm in this new area and I gotta go. I just learned how to. Switch my ammo on this game.
All right. Can you double jump now?
No, I can't. But I learned how to switch my ammo to my gun.
There's a D-pad thing that you do, isn't it?
You got to do it's a special mission you got to do. I haven't gotten far yet. But the mission is located in the wildlands.
Something to do with the D-pad to switch ammo, isn't it?
Yeah, you got to hold while you're aiming the gun. You have to hold down on the D-pad.
I'm gonna be home in like 20 minutes. Can't wait to be home so I can play Stella Blade, bro. God damn.
Yeah, I gotta do this one thing to get the magician outfit. And let me see. What was I supposed to do? Oh, I'm supposed to move this. I'm about to say, like, what the fuck?
So hold on. So out of curiosity, Jay, is all the outfits you get by doing certain things?
No. Some of them you get the shit. Sorry. I don't want to say schematics so bad, but no. You get the blueprints. Yeah, sometimes you get blueprints to make the outfit, and then you go back to the type of camps where you'll be able to make stuff, and then you can make the outfit. Yeah, sometimes you actually get the outfit and you open the chest and you have it. But most of the time, it's just a blueprint. This is the shit I was telling you about. In order to get the magician outfit that's in this treasure chest, I have to shoot 10 of these floating drones with targets on them. I gotta say, man, best character model in any game. Oh shit! I fell off.
What?
I fell off.
I've been telling you this is a.
Oh, that's crazy. Sometimes you forget that certain games don't have like those invisible walls when you walk off.
Oh well, yeah.
And then some of them do.
Actually, to be fair, you were that fast near the edge. So
yeah, I was right next to the edge. They called me the edgeman.
On your part, not the game. I think you were going slower actually because you were in aim, weren't you? So
titty physics though.
Using that weapon does actually mean you move.
So much in this.
There is a way of getting around the platforms a bit safer if you get your gun out. Hadn't realised that before.
Chewie doesn't understand the power of the cloud.
There's a way around the game being hyper fast all the time. You just go into aim, and then that will slow you down for the platform. I mean, it doesn't help you when you're in the middle of a jump. I don't think you can jump while aiming, can you? Can you?
Let me see. Let me check. No. You can't do that.
Okay.
I don't know if I'm able to do this on stream, but I'm gonna try it anyway though. But I don't know if I'm gonna be able to focus.
I think you can jump in the air and then equip the weapon and then fire.
Hey man, there's sometimes I'm running around this freaking place in the game, bro, and I'm like, I run past something that I don't see, and they just attack me from behind. I'm like, what the fuck? They be hiding, bro. They've been hiding
hiding on spots. The enemy placements in this some. It all depends because without in the first area. Yeah.
Damn, bro! I knew it. I knew I was like, man, I'm not gonna do this on stream. I can't focus. It's so you gotta go shoot all 10. I hate the dude that did the walkthrough for this because he was like, yeah, you only have to shoot 10. Like, what? And then when I did it, I was like, 10, nigga. Like, do you know how difficult that is once they start floating up there like that? Like, that's a lot.
Is it? Hold on. Is it that you have to shoot 10 and then what is it? What's so different about the 10? Is it
Was that where's the other one at?
Did
I do it? Oh, I didn't do it. There was one I missed, but I don't know where I missed it at.
Hold on. Is it time based? Is it time based? Is it time based, Jay?
Yeah, it's time based. I got 2 bullets left. I'm just gonna back out the game. I want to protect my bullets, so I'm gonna back out the game. That's the best way to protect your bullets. It'll put you back at your last save.
So you don't even conserve bullets, bro. Oh, that's fine.
Yeah, if you do that trick, it'll just, because I already saved at the camp and I already killed all the enemies. So when I go back on there, it'll just, instead of just gotta keep buying fucking 30 bullets and shit.
I'm leaving in about 10 minutes. I'll be home playing that game.
Yeah. Oh, God. Dude, I love this game, though, bro. You know, this game this game reminds me so much of Helldivers as to it takes you back to a simpler time of just good game, mechanics and missions and challenges. And it's just like, it's fun. And you just don't get shit like that. You know, yeah, it's challenging, but I want to keep going after it, bro. Like, it's just, man, I'm not playing it right now. I'm not playing it right now because I gotta get through the rest of the stream, and then I'll have maybe some time later on tonight. But no. Oh, that's so fucking good, bro. Y'all have no idea, bro. Fucking great. So as far as recap, this game right here, and I'll go take get some footage. Stellar Blade isn't gonna be treated like Hellblade 2. Hellblade 2 is going to be in conversations for Game of the Year. And I'm gonna be honest right now. I'm gonna be honest right here. Do you see this picture right here, Truity? This picture of this chick I saved on Hellblade. You see how she's hooked up to life support? That's Xbox right there.
Bro, that's what, bro.
That's Xbox! Right there! They're fucking on life support. That's Xbox. They're on life support.
Well, then we got to kick them to the curb. Can't they don't need to be on.
Oh, okay. He said don't shoot the red ones. I'm not supposed to shoot the red ones, only the white ones. Oh, what? I didn't know that. They don't tell you that shit. Thanks, man. Thanks for letting me know. Now I know. Knowing is half the battle.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, Xbox is definitely on life support. This is a good mission too. Like that mission right there, that was a really good mission. Let me see. And is a beautiful character model. It's a great mission I did right here. Yeah, it's a great mission. Sad story, but great mission. Yeah, and I'm gonna be honest. This character model is not to be underrated. Like, this is a really good character model, and there's a lot of customization with her. So she's already a better character than Senua. Now, there may not be that many dimensions of storytelling with her because you got a lot of bullshit going on with Senua for storytelling effects. But what they lack in, like, maybe her character development, as of what I've seen right now, they make up for the customizations, the attention to detail to the characters, face animations, physics, jiggle physics, front and back, all that stuff. Like, they make up for it.
And they do.
So, it is what it is. Ah, God. Man. The fact that Xbox fans never gonna get a game that look this good, that play this good, that is this much fun. Gotta love it, bro. Never. They never get in a game like this, bro. Never. They don't deserve a game like this.
Because they never bite. They'll never buy this game.
Yeah, you're right. You know, they wouldn't buy, they're not even gonna buy what's the name? What's that damn game called?
Hellblade?
Hellblade, Starfield, you name it. Any of their games they say are gonna kill PlayStation or beat PlayStation, they're not buying those games. And I think that they need to understand, the bigger the game and the more they don't buy it, the higher the chances that that game's coming to PlayStation. That's really what's about to go down. Continue to not support those games and watch them quickly come over to PlayStation. Microsoft is not playing around with the Xbox.
Don't get it twisted. Oh no, they stopped playing around. They stopped playing around. But the same goes to so-called PlayStation niggas, bro. They need to stop messing around. Y'all need to stop messing around. That's why we ain't getting great games like we used to do. We used to anymore. That's why the past games we don't have no more. Trying to mute myself real quick.
Yeah, true. He's gonna mute himself so you don't hear Phil Spencer in the background. Oh shit! Hey, bro, that's wild, bro. Oh man. That's so fucking wild. just scrolling down, like seeing stuff like Kingdom Hearts and stuff, which are currently on Xbox, and they don't play that shit either. Like Xbox fans really have a problem with. That's wild. Okay, everybody. We got 7 minutes until 9 o'clock. I'm getting up out of here exactly at 9. I appreciate all of you guys, right? But before we get up out of here, we got 7 minutes. Do you have any questions? You have any rumors or news that you want to make me aware of so that we can do some research to find out if it's true or false, maybe for the next stream?
Well, there's only one thing that I put in red alert, which is to do with Discord accounts being scraped.
Oh, I saw that.
Yeah, so I don't think it's that serious, but I mean, you can look at it yourself.
So many people use Discord and stuff that it's like, it's like, it's crazy because that's what I was saying. Like, if you go ban TikTok, in my personal opinion, like if you go ban TikTok, you should ban every social media platform in the world because they're all taking our info. But TikTok. So, hey, it is what it is. They got more money and they got more power than me, so maybe they know better than me. I know that's false, but still, who am I?
They're not serious, though, are they, about banning TikTok? Because they were banning it, they ban it this week, and they're banning.
Oh, they want
70 days or something.
Yeah.
So they want it to.
If they were to ban TikTok right fucking now, they would get backlash. That's why they're dragging it. But it already passed into law that it goes into effect next year after election season.
They've got paid influencers that are there being paid by the Biden administration that are on TikTok, and they know that they can reach Zoomers through it. So it is. They would be cutting their nose to spite their face if they got rid of it, because it's a prong of their re-election campaign. So although they don't want it because of the Chinese influencing and data tracking and data mining, they will be wanting it gone by November, right? But they want it for their election campaign.
Definitely. The question is, even though I know they can find a lot of people, who will they partner up with as far as content creators on TikTok to advertise certain candidates? Now, me personally, I already know Trump has multiple people that will just support him and hype him up anyway. So he's not going to do that. Biden, however, he's going to have to contract certain people. There are certain celebrities that are going to not pick sides this time around. So we're going to have to see
Yeah, I've not found the interview he gave to Howard Stern. I don't know where that is, whether it's on YouTube. But apparently he got very softball questions. Very, very softball questions. But at least he got through the interview without falling asleep or anything. So I was on a thing and I got 766 likes for a comment that I made that was on a YouTube video, which is like the most I've ever
any
got
potential
for a
place, any
and
potential
the
studio
comment
places,
was that they should replace Biden with a rabbit. And you wouldn't think, well, that's very funny and that will get a lot of comments and stuff. But it did. And the reason I said replace him with a rabbit was because he was at the White House Correspondents' Dinner and he couldn't eat his salad. He was struggling with a knife and fork. So people were saying, have you noticed that he can't even seem to eat lettuce? And I thought, well, if you had a rabbit, the rabbit would be able to eat lettuce. So he'd make for a better president. And he also would start nuclear war between now and November. So, you know, that's another
sucks.
But I think...
I mean, TikTok may not be for our generation, Prince G, and I understand that. I don't really use it a lot. I have one, and I have it on my phone, but I understand where you're coming from today. Like, I understand.
I think the Chinese own everything, don't they? They own TikTok, right? Directly. And the idea is...
Yeah, I mean, Biden, no doubt, has more experience than Donald, and, you know, but I just feel like I want a president that I don't have to fear, like, about their health. You know what I'm saying? It's like, you don't want to wake up one day and say, like, oh, he, you know, had a heart attack or some shit like that. We've had presidents die in office, but it's been many, 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 many years ago since shit like that, or assassinations.
Yeah, I think,
you know, we don't get those anymore, but I don't think we need to deal with that. You know what I'm saying? I don't think it's good for not just the American public, but it's not good for the rest of the world to, like, wake up one day and the president is no longer here because he was that old that something took him out, like, I mean, a heart attack or cancer or something like that. So I know they have the best, you know, hospitals for the president. I know they have the best doctors in the galaxy. And I'm dead ass serious about that. I mean, if this is how he wants to live his golden years, serving the American public, yeah, do it. I guess so. I mean, who am I to stop you, man? That's your life.
Well, it was Walter Reed, wasn't it? I mean, Trump got COVID and they took him off to Walter Reed Military Hospital and they put a load of experimental stuff in him that isn't available to ordinary people, and they sorted him out. But it wasn't like he wasn't close to death. It nearly did kill him. Because he is overweight. And if you're overweight, you're at more risk.
Of course
you are. So anyone who's obese, even now, you know, there's COVID still going around now, and you'd be better off getting your weight down because it helps.
Of course you are. If you're fat, you're fat.
Yeah. But you see, the thing with TikTok.
What the fuck?
I think TikTok.
Hey, hold on. Guess what? Guess what I just figured out? It's fucking 9 o'clock. It's time to go. Everybody have a great night. I'm out of here. Damn. We're going to be leaving on time from now on. I got shit to do. Okay, I got to be up early in the morning and got to get back to the job because the job needs me in